Tetris be Tetrisin. Ain't it true, Sebby? Ain't it true? What's going on to all you fans out there? In the world of classic Tetris, it is the king of the restreams here with you. As we're getting set for another night of Friday Night Fun. We're gonna have ourselves a great time. You can see that's our main event for tonight. Doodle and Tetris Time in action. The B3B Regional Champion Tetris Time looking to make some waves in the classic Tetris scene. We'll see what he could do tonight. You got CWC Mexico 2025 going on tomorrow and this weekend. Qualifiers on Saturday, match play on Sunday, and Paris is just right around the corner. May the 9th to the 11th, and of course, big CTWC in June happening there. Welcome in Vanilla Twilight over on YouTube. Means I did it right. This is working properly. Blingus B, who will open the show with Marty in just moments. It do be doing that for real, indeed. Winter's here, our Phenoms champion. Hey, gamer. Wait, that's not my line. No, definitely not. That's another jabroni. That's probably watching wrestling. Gilded Lizard was first here. Bang! Not yet. Not yet. We gotta wait for it. We gotta wait for it, Gilded. Patience, my friend. Reduce DX. Are you ready? Oh my, Tetris going on. Yeah, Tetris all the time. Sonic Clang here. Welcome in. Mayor Tetris. Blingus first match. Blingus first match. Blingus first Marts rematch. Yeah, they couldn't get enough, so they have to go again. Welcome in, Blue Scooty's grandpa. Good late afternoon to you, sir. It's 5:30 where you are currently in Oklahoma or Kansas. One of the two. In Scootyville, we'll call it. It's 5:34 p.m. in Scootyville, 6:34 p.m. on the east coast of the United States, where I reside, and 10:35 now UTC globally. You can't pull him out like hang on one Malata's match. You didn't win it here, did you? I don't know. Don't remember. I kind of just wipe it out from my memory. Oh, Monsieur Wilson! If he didn't need you to authorize it, man. He did not need you to authorize it. Marty always got my back. That is a lot of marbles in Wilson's mouth, indeed. Oh, it's gonna bully me. It's gonna bully us anyway, Marts. Marts! It's gonna bully us and the cops. Yeah. All the cops are... Oh, man. Good times. Good times. All right, looks like the countdown is complete. We are at 6:36, which is 1 minute past the estimated start time for these jabronis to go out. Let me just confirm that everybody is live and active. Marty is live. We're going to interact with his page because I have to click in to get to the stencil scene. He is there, live and in living color. And then we also have Blingus, who I think I was actually still... yeah, I'm on Blingus's not live screen. Here we go. I was checking your stencil, Blingus. It's kind of cock up, but I fixed it. No camera, sorry. What a shock. Imagine having cameras here on the CTWC channel. Alright, I think I am pretty much ready to go. I'll fix Marty's camera when the match gets started. I don't want to do it right now, because what I have to do right now is throw to this, because it is time for the latest episode of the Friday Night Fights. This is episode number 43 tonight. 43. We're almost there to 52. And then I'll call it quits after that. Maybe not. I'll just keep going until I guess I drop dead. But it's time for your opening video so we can get this started. We'll get the introductions, we'll get the match, and let's have some fun. It's Friday Night Fights with the king of the restream. See you in a moment. BRB. All right. Bang, 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 bang. Right, Gilded? Bang, 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 bang. For me, baby. And it's the host of the most that shows up on every single Friday whenever it feels like it, hosting your favorite weekly episodic longest running classic Tetris show on earth. It is the Friday Night Fights, hosted by the king of the restreams, the Kingsman. You're watching us all over the place on Twitch at Classic Tetris. We're watching us on Facebook at Classic Tetris. You're watching over on YouTube at Classic Tetris. We're watching on Kick at Classic Tetris Official. And of course, that funny little tweet that used to be Twitter, now called X, at Classic Tetris. We're all over the world, baby, because I am Mr. Worldwide, presenting to you Classic Tetris matches like no other, including this one with two jabronis. Look at it, started off for the night. Introductions, please, on the left-hand side, wearing my shirt because he's a sucker. It's the man from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's the man with the most matches Friendlies played ever. This is Monsieur Marts. And on the right, the opponent for tonight is getting a rematch because they made too much caca on the Monday night show and said, "Nuh-uh, I won't be going to the toilet tonight. I'm going to send him flush down the way." This is Meowdy Blingus. So there you go, folks. There you go. That is the rundown of the introductions. And now it is time for Gamering. And in fact, that's the wrong start to the song. That's the right one. There you go, King. Come on, man. Come on, Mr. Kingsman. You got to do it right. It's time for the Tetris fight, man. I gave the seed because I was not waiting for you, Mr. Kingsman. Kingsman, you be the host. But I have no time to wait for the seed, man. We got to play, man. I asked to go first because I have things to do, man. I'm very busy, so no more fooling around. You're right, Marty. Let's get right into it. Let's kick off Friday Night Fights with this match. Marts and Blingus go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Long bar and a square confirm that the pieces are the same. Marty is jumping around like a friggin' jumping bean. Maybe he thinks he wanted to go to Mexico, huh? I would love to go to Mexico, man. I want to go and hang out with Pollo and Evergeek is there. Maybe some Noe, I heard it's going to be there. And Oscar, I love me some Oscar, man. I would love to go down there. The only problem, Monsieur Kizan, is that if I go to Mexico, they don't speak my language, man. They don't speak my language. They speak Spanish, I speak French, man. They sound a little similar, but not really. So even though maybe I can say a few words, the only word I really know down there is caca. That's true, Marts. That is the only word you would know down in Mexico. And apparently now the most famous word in Classic Tetris. Everybody says it all the time. King is a influencer, and I've got everybody all loving it. And I got Marty laughing his ass off, and he's already in trouble. We're getting into scary territory for him, but maybe he's got it under control. Maybe he does. Hell comes a piece too late. He's laughing it up. Oh, Mr. Kingsman, you're always so funny on Fridays, man. I love the Friday show. I can't get enough, man. I need to laugh, man. It's been a very rough week for me, King. Huh? It's been very rough, man. But you bring it all the funniness. You bring the funny me and Judy and Remy and my lovely daughter Lucy. We all have a good time laughing. Especially your best friend Alex, man. Alex the Machine, you know, used to have a different name, but we have to change it because some people say, oh, that's kind of naughty, and maybe that's not good for Twitch. And so we changed his name. Now it's just Alex the Machine. And I have to say, he loves you, Kingsman. That man laughs so hard, he don't have no voice the next day because he's laughing all day long. There's the lovely Belle Patty in the back. Looks like she's about to go out. Daddy, I'm not watching you play caca tonight. I'm going out with my friends. Bye-bye, Daddy. Oh, my, how she's grown up already. Let's get a score check, because I haven't done the lower third. I've been making fun of Marts this whole time. We should get it going. 145 for Marts, 139 for Blingus. Both players have the boards under control, I guess. Blingus definitely. Marts, you know, you always got to be cautious with him. you never know. Marts could just have that become a major mess. Oh yeah, you can see Belle Party in the background. She's leaving. She put on her jacket. She's got her purse on. They're leaving. They're getting the hell out of Dodge. They are not staying for this match. Lucy, hello, Lucy. Good to see you, dear. There you go. She's waving bye-bye. Oh, and Remy. Oh, Remy's even leaving, too. He's not hanging out either. Remy's getting the car keys. He's driving away, man. Dad, we're not going to watch you, man. You stink. We're not going to spend our Friday night watching you play caca. Oh, my God. Remy driving. Oh, that's how you know I'm getting old. Bronckley wants to know what the old name was for Alex the Machine. No, we can't say that here on Twitch, man. That's bad. It's a naughty words, man. It's naughty words. Naughty, 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 naughty. Marty at 189, Blingus at 238. Blingus gonna cover the well when the lumbar's coming. Can't get that Z out of the way. Can tuck that one. Try to make a move with a square. Trying to get that well open. Now has to close it up. Trouble for Blingus. Trouble for Blingus. That only burned one line, and that right side is gonna be difficult. Hangering long bar. Marts, you gotta chase down. We're already in chase down territory. 246, 240 was Blingus' final score. Blingus also getting away from that, but 246, 240 was the final score. Good thing King memorized it. 246, 240 was the final score. Martini 247. 247 Marts. So I'm 13, also I'll cover my ears too. Yeah. Mart's getting closer and closer. Get a triple. Get us to 237. About 10,000 points away. See, he wants to be a hero doing his stuff. No, man. Kingsman, the piece is not coming the way I want, man. I want to do it in style, like Matthew James Bucco won't say, but, you know, the pieces, she don't come. She don't come, man. I'm doing everything I can to make it come, but it don't come. No, Mart's gotta keep it PG here, brother. What are you saying those words, man? What's wrong with you? All right, Marts is set up for a Tetris. Will the game get the bar? It will. Here it comes. Bang! Tetris. And Marts at 268 is 1,000 points short of having a great number. No shock there, but he'll get game number 1 to kick off this Friday night show. GG's. And for Blingus, before we start game number 2, you're going to get this. This is your first time in the Friday night fight. You played Monday with Burbs, so I'll go easy on you to start. No! You got that nice soft GD. No! Players are ready to go. Let's go ahead and count them down for game number 2. It's going to start in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. The L and the S are the opening pieces, followed by a J for both players. Marty, again, just kind of dancing around like a goof. Monsieur Kingsman. It's Friday, man. Kingsman, you put his opening bout, but you know what it really is, man. This is the Marty party. We're in the party zone, man. We're in the party zone. I'm here to have a party. It's Friday night. We have to have some fun. I'll get that maple whiskey. We're going to drink something good tonight. We're going to get drunk. And that's what Fridays is all about, right? Mark's just having a damn good time. He's getting a little dirty. He wants that dirty Tetris because he wants to hear the king say it. But no bar. Here it comes. Dirty Tetris for Marty. Starting us off at 34,000. Sebi at 94,000, playing a somewhat efficient game to begin. So many fans here tonight. Stevie Maddie in the house. We get to see you in action later. We already reached 100 messages today on Restreamio's chat, so thank you all of you for engaging. Welcome in, Turfy. I love this damn cat. LOL. Well, I'm glad somebody does. Me, I find it friggin' annoying. And I gave the crown to Blingus. That's my apologies. The crown should go to Marty's side. He's on the red side, as he usually is. For those that wonder, I usually put Marts on the red side because he's from Canada, and that's their national color, red. Red and white. That's why Marts is always on the left side on the Friday night shows. I think Barbosa keeps that too. I think he usually puts him on the right, but he probably doesn't realize that that's the reason we do it. Vandy Pants is here. Ooh. It's the king of the regions. I'm having fuel, baby. 69, hit out. Ooh, baby. I don't know why Van continues to come in and run his mouth like that. I have to go and whip his ass later in some online Tetris gaming. Oh, that's a nice burn across from Blingus. Very nicely done to see that. Beautiful bridge burn. Lumbar engage. Tetris. SM83 Alex. That is Marty's brother-in-law. Judy's brother. Alex the Machine. The SM, for those that were wondering, what is a naughty... Oh, Marts, what are you doing? Oh, man, Kingsman, what is happening here, man? I'll just make a move, and it was the wrong one. And I go, oh! My face just couldn't believe it, man. Oh, Remy! Remy's here, Remy, man. Come and help me out. What am I doing wrong, man? Remy, get over here, man. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I don't understand. I'm just putting the pieces where I think they go, man, but for some reason, I lose control, and then she go too shit, man. I can say that she word on this channel because you can say it on public TV now. It's okay. Somehow Marts found a way to unfumble himself and is clean again. 168 for Marty, 286 for Blingus. Blingus over 100,000 points in the lead. And as I was trying to say before, SM for 83 Alex. The SM is the naughty word. So for those of you that can figure it out, and you know what Alex's name was before. That's actually a shortened version of it. It's not Super Mario. Wondering if that's what it stands for. Oh, hey, je m'appelle Mars, et à délivrer les pauses à tout le monde. Ew. I probably just butchered the crap out of that for all our French Canadians out there. But I gave it my best shot. Vandy's more of a Frenchman. He can speak the language very well. He learned it when he was in Montreal. When he visited Marts. Got to see Marts at his home turf and probably said, never again am I going back there. 365 for Blingus, 285 for Marts. And Marts is going to be done because he covered it well. You can see a couple of nasty holes in there. And that's it. Level 18, no bueno. And Blingus now will get the crown that I had originally because I gave it inadvertently. This match is now tied 1-1. And Marty, you know what's happening, right? You know what's next?
Come on, man!
Oh, man. Okay, man, let's be more serious. Manny pleading Marts to do puzzles. I'm going to try, man. I'm going to try to do some puzzles tonight, Vandy. Maybe you and I can do some puzzles together. Frankly, so clearly it's Super Metroid, and yeah, I don't want to say that much. No, definitely not. We don't say those things here. All right, we're gonna continue on. We're tied up 1-1. Players have the seed enter. We're gonna go to game number 3. It's crucial, and starts at 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Thank you all for coming in tonight, all over the platforms of streaming. I appreciate you. The queue tonight, a little bit lighter. We only have 5 matches on the card, but we have a triple threat that'll be happening that will extend and kind of make it a full night anyway. Got Martin Blingus kicking things off. Then the triple threat match with Anpu, Winter, and Sleepy Matty. Should be a banger. That'll be coming up right after this one. We got Jedi Evan and Toka. If Toka wakes up in time, you may get that one. We've got Cox Daddy J and the King. No, it's not the King tonight. It's your favorite. Oma Red Star, Grandma Scooty, their best of 99 continues this evening. Danny will give us an update on where they stand with that because I have no clue. And then our main event, we'll see Doodle in action against the B3B regional darling of CTWC. It is the Tetris time, along with some announcements that I have tonight. Some good stuff to be announced this evening, so look for that coming up after the triple threat. Blingus, good adjustment. Just trying to set up for a dirty. Gotta be cautious because you know what happens. No bar. Bar comes. Dirty Tetris for Blingus. Nicely done. 100,000 for Blingus. 102 for Marty. We got ourselves a pretty close game in the early days. Vandy throwback name of Big Mo QC. Remember those days? Yeah. Who knew what that meant? Everybody called him Big Mock, right? Big Mock C. Like he's a rapper. And then we come to find out that that is Marty's name back in the day when he first was on Twitch. Big Mo is for Big MO, which is his initials. His doxed initials. QC for Quebec City, his doxed city where he resides in. MO. Better if it's MO than BO, right, man? I imagine you have to have those initials BO. And you're signing documents that way, right? We could draw initials on this very important document that you need. Oh, no problem, man. All right, it's BO. I know how to do it because BO means stinky. BO. Uh-huh. And big because he is big. Yeah, Marty's a little large. Yeah. But I would call it full of joy, man. I would say Marty is just full of joy, full of life. Tetris from Blingus to go to 225, Marts at 226. Guess what? You can flash this thing that I stole from Vandy and improved on it. And here it is. Got ourselves a neck game. Got a neck alert happening. 255 to 227. Blingus can make it close with a Tetris. But there's a drought. Not going to allow Blingus to do anything like that. Mart's also incurring the drought at the same time. Both players nearly at the same point of the seed. It's a pretty long freaking drought. I've not seen a bar in a number of pieces. Good burns from Blingus. Things flat right now. Take the safety triple. Here comes the bar. Man, oh man, that was a really long drought. Marts also figuring it out. 269 for Marts. Hey now. At the Tetris, I go to 291. Blingus at 266. About a Tetris and change the difference. We are getting close to that Joey Parker turn. About 18 lines for both players before we reach it. Gotta sign docs with that BO, says Summer B, you know it. Welcome into you. Good times being had by all so far. Yeah, so again, a lot of good stuff this evenings. And again, a couple announcements that will be made after the second match of the night. So you don't want to miss out. You do not want to know what the king... Well, you do want to know what the king has to say. If you don't want to know, then I guess that's a pox on you. Marty scratching his nose or chin. Couldn't tell. J-Tuck for Blingus to go to 353. Marty at 329. Vandy's gonna go with dinner. Have a good stream, my king. I will, man. And good luck to Marty, says Vandy. So he's definitely gonna need it, brother. He's gonna need it. Blingus looking to get revenge. These two played on Monday night show. Marts missed the J like a mile away. He's gonna get another one. He's got a square tuck available, and yes, he will tuck the square, and then he puts the long bar in the LJ dependency so he can be Tetris ready. Long bar engaged. Tetris from Marts. He'll go to 381. Look at a 400K transition. Blingus at 386, also looking for a 400K. So it's going to be a nice, tight transition for both. As long as we can get there. Mart's starting to get that sloping stack. Wonder if Mart's got coached. Did he get that coaching session in with Gunter? Nice burn from Marty. Kind of impressed there. He's got a... Oh, he did not go for the key tuck. Marts, that was the key tuck opportunity right there. He missed it. Goes in at 389. Bar comes a little bit too late. Oh, Marts! Oh, wow, he got a triple out of that. Oh, my God, Marts, get him a bar. Get Marty a bar. Yeah, he got the bar. He got the Tetris in, but he can't do the double tuck of the T. Marts at 420 is going to be done. Blingus, you got a small chase down. Marts finishes at 420. Smoke if you got him. 420, 340 is Marty's final score. You're less than a Tetris away. Take a triple. 419, triple six. Oh, man, it's dangerous score. And there it is. 420, 546 is good enough. Extra burns will seal it. Blingus, meowdy mowdy, bowdy bowdy. You're going to be good for game number 3 on a 2-1 lead. GG's. Ma coaching session will be after Francis Van. Oh, okay. Look like you got a little coached, man. Yeah, some good burns you had there, Marts. I'm not going to lie. I was a little impressed. We're going to get this one started. Quickly, game number 4, as the kid is looking at me asking a question. I'll answer it in a moment after I count you guys down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. As soon as this match is over, King is going to step away for a few moments. The kid has something to show Dad. All right, I got to check it out. What does the kid have to show Daddy? I'll be a good dad, you know. Got to go see what my kid wants. Maybe they made something at school today that I didn't get to see. Or maybe they're just going to give me a bill that I got to pay. Marts strangely stuck that L in there. It's kind of a weird placement for him, and then that Z piece is absolutely terrible. He figures out that the J could have fit properly, but it was too late for him to realize it. I'm gonna quick tap pieces. Awful start for Marty. Blingus at 23,000, not faring much better. Neither player. Actually, Marts probably did get a Tetris. But this board is absolutely caca for Marts. Marts, what's going on? Marts, what are you doing? Marts! Oh, man, what a quick tap from Marts. Oh, no, early shift from Marty. Marty, what are you doing? No, Marts! No!
Oh no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh no, Kingsman.
Come on, man!
I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air.
No! No!
Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
Well, there you go. Marty's already dead. Blingus at 77,000. Need not go any further. That will do it, because game 4 is no more. Revenge is secured, and that is game set and match for Blingus. Congratulations and GG's. Let's go on over to our winner scene as we're seeing a spinny cat. Hopefully you people do not get sick easily, because that is just freaking weird. Let's see if I can find it. Where is my winner's blue side? Here it is. And the hell is this? Gonna transition over to the other scene. I don't know why. What is that on the bottom there? I don't even know. What is that on the bottom? Why is my overlay showing there? That is so weird. But congratulations to Blingus. You have won this matchup tonight. Super, super congratulations to you. And we'll kind of just move you in the center as you're like, whoa, kick out, whoa, man. It's so weird. It's weird like this scene. All right, well, match is down. A couple more to go. Why is... Yeah, that's kind of weird. Why is that doing that? I'm going to have to investigate while we get set for the next matchup. It was just so weird that I have an overlay here. But nonetheless, coming up next, folks, it's a triple threat match. We're going to see our friends on Pooh. He's in the house. You're going to get some Sleepy Maddie. You're going to get a bunch of people. You're going to get Winter. The Phenom's champion is here. I figured it out. Okay, I found what it was. You're going to get everybody. We're going to have a good time. But first, you're going to get an ad break. A little bit of extended ad. King is going to go a step away. You're going to get some pre-rolls if you're subbed to the channel. If you are subbed, then that's a good thing, because then you could avoid those 3 minutes of whatever ads that are about to pop up on your screen that are going to make you be like, oh man, why do I gotta get ads, man? Well, if you get a nice sub, it's only $5.99 on the desktop, $7.99 on the mobile. It's worth it. You get the emotes to go along with that. You get to avoid the ads. You can hear the rockin' music thanks to our friend Mr. Carl Casey at Whitebat Audio. You can check it out at whitebataudio.com or on YouTube at Whitebat Audio to listen to all the bangers that we do for Friday Night Fights. And of course, you know, you get to be a sub and help contribute to the Classic Tetris scene and the Classic Tetris World Championships, because it is expensive to put on a World Championship and we need your support. And by doing so with Twitch or Super Chats on YouTube, that is super appreciated. But if you don't sub, well, then enjoy the ad break. You're going to be here for a while. I'll be right back. All right, apologies for the extended delay, but that's because we had to take care of a few things here. But that now means that I can be uninterrupted. It is time for our triple threat match of the evening. Let's get introductions going. On the red side of the board is going to be one of the Kingsman Fivers from 2023. He impressed the world with his keyboard dash and continues to do so these days. He wants to be a Phenoms champ one day. Can he prove it in this match we're about to see? It is on Poo. In the middle is the reigning, defending, undisputed Phenoms champion of the Tetris Friendlies. She has continued to wow the crowd with her unique topic. And now, of course, we can do it with rolling. This is Winter. And on the right, looking to settle a fight, is a player that maybe could also be a Phenoms contender down the road. Looking to PB again on a friendly show. Let's go. Wake up time for Sleepy Matty. Oh, that belt gonna be heavily disputed. AV Geek hanging out in Mexico. Getting ready for the Mexico regional event happening this weekend. Oh man, have a good time down there. Too cool for the Fave. Let's go over the triple threat rules. Because for you fans out there that maybe have never seen this before, this is how it works. Very simple. All three players will play at the same time against each other. Player with the most or the highest score after each game receives 2 points. Second place will receive 1 point. Third place will receive no points at all. We'll continue the process throughout until the first player to reach 7 points will be crowned the winner. And if there is a tie, sudden death match for the final 2 players to determine the overall winner. And as we've seen in many triple threats in the past, it is possible that all 3 of them can be tied with the 666, the Devil's score. Our players have been given the seed. It is pinned in the chat. Anpu and Maddie are ready to go. You gotta love this 3-way cam setup we got going on. No one on cam. And everybody with a picture. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm gonna fix the winter cam a little bit. Let's get to see that fun face. Hi everybody. That's what you're getting right there. Hi everybody. All right, let's go. Ad breaks are all done, and we can go ahead and get this triple threat started with a raid party of 6 from Owl is Nest official. Thank you so much. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We've got this match underway. It is a 3-way battle between 3 outstanding players. The S and the long bar are the correct set of starting pieces, which means this game is officially underway. Camera work for Maddie, so you can get that picture in there. And Ampo you can forget about because he has a full page orange. It is like zoomed the frick in. So basically, no need to fix anything. It's just orange on his side there. That's all it is. Orange. Aren't you glad it's on? My excuse is that I'm lazy. That's why I have no cam. Some bitch. See, Maddie's cam doesn't work. Well, we know Winter's cam will work because she will be streaming live in a month from now. Folks, today is April the 25th, 2025. We are less than a month away now. Less than 30 days from the WrestleMania of Tetris Friendlies. Reckoning 2025 is coming. And some of the announcements that the King will have this evening pertain to said event. We got some matches. Signed, sealed, delivered. Nice OJ from Winter in the middle. That's a matches signed, sealed, delivered. We're going to go running down the card for those that are confirmed. There are still a few matches. King is getting worked on. Signing. Getting them on the dotted line. So we'll have an announcement on those. Hopefully by the time Verb is back on, not this coming week, but the following week, we'll look to have the announcement for the remaining matches on the card. It is a 2-night event. As Anpu right now wishing that he can... Maybe... Oh, no! Oh, Anpu, no! 168, 720 for Anpu. He's finished. Both Winter and Maddie have already surpassed him. And Anpu, you're a big Monday Night Mayhem kind of guy. Let's friggin' go.
Come on, man!
There you go. I think I'm the only emu player. Yeah, Maddie was on emu for a little bit recently, but I think it's now back to console. A roller misdrop for Maddie. Should get the lower third cooking. Always forget. After I do the introductions, I always forget to get that going, man. Bad on me. Apox, I say apox. Not opox, but apox. You're watching the Friday Night Fights hosted by the King of the Restreams. As mentioned, this is a triple threat match. Anpu in the left, Winter in the middle, Maddie in the right side. They're going at it. You're listening to the tunes of Carl Casey, Mr. Whitebat Audio. So you can go check it out, whitebataudio.com, for plenty of copyright-free, copyright-safe, I should say, and royalty-free musical accompaniments for your streams, and it is the one and only king of the restreams on commentary. 307 for Winter, 353 for Maddie. Maddie with the early lead going on as we are approaching the Joey Parker turn. Winter is closing in on that number as well. Anpu could just sit and wait. Anpu, if you want to warm up, you can go ahead and warm up, man. Your board, no one cares about anymore. You've already surpassed everything happening. So we're just watching Maddie and Winter go at it. Tetris for Maddie. She'll go to 422. Winter, double, lumbar. It's a Tetris. 379 for her. The champ in the house. Tetris time is here. That first match is complete. We already got that one done, so King has not ended the match. We'll do that. You're watching the triple threat right now, as you can see on your screen in the lower third. Baldy My King is here on Twitch. Yeah, Anpu, I was watching your screen. I saw the talent. LOLs. Anpu is definitely a very talented young man. He just got a little monkey's ass there and let himself go, but that won't be the norm for him. Anpu is certainly a very strong, capable DAS player, and I'm sure before the end of the night you will see some marvelous things from him. Maddie in a bit of a bother. That will be a split double only for her. We are closing in on level 19. Winter as a whole on row 3, but the board is much more accommodating than Maddie's. We also see Maddie do some ridiculous digging. This is going to be up there with that. Early shift of the T-piece. I don't think that was intended. Maddie's rolling on level 19. Not going to lie, it's pretty fire. I've watched Maddie as a Tetris player. There you go. Got out of it. Tetris. And we're clean. Just a simple Maddie dig as usual. 518 for Maddie. 519 for Winter. You know what that means. It is neck and neck. So it's a pretty tight game. Number one in this triple threat match. Tetris. Winter 603. Maddie 551. Gets the right side open with the J. J zipped over to the left. The lumbar banged over to the right. 583 for Maddie. 604 for Winter. Adjustments being made by Winter. That was cheeky. Delayed burn set beautifully by Winter, our Phenoms champion. Tetris again. Maddie's going to top out Hangarang T over in column 4, it looked like. Then the L piece also just hung over there. As it looked like she was trying to kind of zip it into that side. Doesn't work out. 589. We're done. Winter at 674. You're going to be good. Let's tally up the scores then and cover what we got going. On the red side, Ampu's going to get nothing. He finished in last. Receives no points. Our winner for game number 1 is Winter. She'll go to 2. And Maddie will go from 0 to 1 for finishing in second place. So GG's. I'm talking about Tetris themed vapes. Yeah, no. What are you talking about? That is definitely not a licensed product from the Tetris company, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so players, make sure you increment your seed, and we're going to get started for game number 2. We have readies from Sleepy Maddie and Anpu. Just waiting on a ready from Winter when she is ready to go, and then we'll get this one started. And there you go, we have all 3 readies. Let's do it. Let's cut it down, folks. We have game number 2 of the triple threat starting up in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. So for those that did not see the rules, it is 2 points for a first place victory, 1 point for second place, and no points for the player that finishes in last in the game. We will continue to do that until one player has reached 7 points first. And if there is a tie, because of the way that this format is structured, that there's a possibility a tie can occur, where both players get to 7 at the same time. Then they will play a sudden death game, one more game to determine the overall winner of the match. So at minimum, we'll play 4. At max, you'll see 7. Go for the Tetris first. Winter had an opportunity to use the lumbar flat to burn away that hole. We're clean in the center. Early days of this one, Ampu 94,000 leading the pack. Sleepy Maddie now just took over at 98,000, and Winter at 60,000 after having to clean up a little bit of that mess to begin. Oh, that crybaby Chen is here. Welcome in. We will see Danny J. Hello, Booze Man. Well, I'll tell you this much. You can boo me all you want, but the numbers in Chen's Twitch handle, never see any of those numbers in your life. I'll tell you that much. You will never see any of those numbers. Not even if Baldy King hands you a Tetris Fate. It will never. You will never have any of those numbers occur in your lifetime. Trust me on that. Unless you call up Vandy to come over, but that's another story. Hey now. Damn! 281 for Sleepy Maddie, 202 for Winter, 220 for the Anpu. I can't wait for Chen to come to CTWC. I can't wait to meet this jabroni. Live and in person. If you got some guts. If you got some guts. Show yourself. Stop hiding behind the keyboard, you keyboard warrior. Blue's Good Grandpa giving the correct information that Danny will play Scooty Grandma tonight on Red Star. They are continuing their Best of 99 series. I don't know where they're at. Danny will, of course, give me the info when he wakes up. And then we'll give you the 4-on-1 on where that series currently is. Last time I had heard, they were tied 37-37 in the Best of 99. So it's getting down to the wire. One of them is getting close to victory. Question is, where are they at now? And who's going to be? Winter in trouble. Yeah, of course, Chen. See, there you go, Chen. Chickening out. Chen chickening it out. That's fine. I'm going to go under a different name. Meh. If I see somebody hanging out with Tyler all weekend long, then I know it's you, because you're a chicken. 298 for Winter, 372. Anpu, 473 for Maddie, lighting it up, but was bored, getting some assistance. And just like that, Maddie, no problem. She's like, I got you, King. It's easy peasy. Tetris. Emperor wants to be keyboard warrior. Feeling my gravitational pull in person. Yeah, my own planet. I'm more like a supernova, Zemp. I'm a friggin' star ready to explode. And you all explode when you see these reckoning matches that the King has booked so far. Including the main event of night number 2. Oh my god. It's a banger. You guys won't believe it, but it's happening, and we'll show it tonight. You'll get the official announcement this evening. Supernova on the throne every night. No, I do it in the morning, so like a good person should. Start the day off right. 544 Ampu, 444 for Winter. Winter's 100,000 points behind Ampu, and Ampu is like 80,000 points behind Sleepy Maddie, which means that Winter's almost 200,000 points behind Maddie. So we got a lot of work to do for our champion of the Phenoms division. Everybody's on level 19. Anpu, the only DAS player. The other two are rolling. So they'll have the advantage when it comes to what you can do on these speeds. And you can see Anpu, unfortunately, not going to get that L over to the left side. That will be Top Out City. Anpu at 595 is done. Still has a chance to pick up a point. Maddie has way surpassed that, so Maddie will be guaranteed a point. Well, the question is, can Maddie pick up 2 points and deny Winter from getting another 2 points of her own? Because if Winter can get to 4 points, it's going to be very much in the driver's seat for the next game. But if Maddie can get these 2 points and Winter just get the 1, because it's looking like that will be the case, still needs to get to Ampu's score, and it has reached it. That Tetris surpasses Ampu's score. Ampu at 595. Unfortunately, not going to get any points again for this game number 2. So he'll be on the donut side. Winter and Maddie both guaranteed a point. So in theory, Winter already has 3 on the screen. Maddie has 2. But if Maddie can get that extra point over Winter, they'll be tied going into game number 3. Anpu, more like cockapoo. Or as I call him sometimes, AV, I call him Anpupu. Right? Because that just works. Anpupu. Damn. Yes. Flatulence being gas leaked. Oh my god. Somebody call 911. That's probably what happens over at Marts'. Oh, man. Zemrom, you know, if I have to go and evacuate the city, it's because something happened. I must have eaten something bad, or I must have played some really bad Tetris like I did tonight, man. That's full scale on germ warfare when it comes to me in the toilet. Man, look at those. Jesus, those S's. And they were still coming along too. Oh no! Misdrop of the long bar! Maddie with a miss drop. 845, 980 is the final score for Maddie. A 45, 980. Unbelievable. So Winter, you have a chase down, a lot of points to catch up on. Let's see if you can do it. Again, no line cap in the Friendlies universe, so no need to try to rush it. Oh, oh wow, the long bar got over. Oof, that's crazy. A46. Winter is what you're going to need if you want to take this game number 2. A46 will be the required score. T doesn't get over to the left side. And the hanger-ring longboard, that'll do it. No way, no how. Any other super roll tap is going to make it over to the left side. And at 9:35, Winter is done. Way surpasses Anpu, no problem, but not going to be able to surpass Maddie. So Maddie will pick up the 2 points. We go from 1 to 3 now. And Winter, for finishing in the second place at least, will pick up 1 point for herself. She'll also go to 3. We got a tie going into the third game. GG's. That ghost burn was felt, says Zephyr. Winter wins this while 100k behind Etrans. Anpu would have just like thrown himself out the window. But he won't need to do that. My eyes like blur under the nerves. Well, good thing these are friendlies, right, Winter? These are just friendlies. They're just friendly matches to have. We all have a good time. Except for looking for a queue on YouTube. There's no bot there to set a queue over there. All right, all 3 players are ready to go. We'll just confirm if they have the seed in, and I'll give a few shout-outs. We got D's Ware with a raid party of 3. Thank you so much. 2 minutes ago, we did mention Owl's Nest official with the raid party of 6 earlier, and Bald Mike King followed 31 minutes ago, hanging out right now in the chat. Thank you so much. Marty with 100 bits after his match. Thank you so much for that. We're caught up there. And if you're over on YouTube, hanging out, I'd like to thank you for doing that. We do accept super chats if you want to get your message read quickly. King is looking on over there. If you super chat to King, I will read it out. And we can either enjoy the comment, or we can laugh at it, or we can block you. But at least it's something. You'll get some type of reaction out of me. And bits and subs, always appreciated here on the Classic Tetris channel. King gets a cut of that. And not only does it help me, but helps CTWC as a whole as we look to prepare for the World Championships. It is a great undertaking. It is not a cheap affair to run an event as prestigious as that. So whatever you all can support these days, we appreciate it, whether it's through bits, subs, or the super chats on the YouTube platform. We would always say thank you. Raid, says T-Storm. We got a raid again. Did we get another one? Yeah, we did. That's from our friends over at the Enhance Experience. They were doing Classic Score Attack tonight. Party of 14 viewers. Thank you so much. Enhance Experience. I think that's my buddy, Mr. Beast and Shen. Hope to see you in California, sir. Hope to see you. We're gonna have a nice wedge salad together. How do you feel about that, Shen? We'll split a wedge salad together, just like old times. Oh man, what, Maddie? My God, that friggin' 5 tap to the right. I never forgot about that salad. I will never forget about it. Nice delayed J-Tuck for Maddie. Tetris for her. She'll go to 181 on the gold side. 213 for our Phenoms champion Winter in the middle, in the blue. On the left, excuse me, in the red at 161 is Anpu bringing up the rear. Been a rough night for Anpu so far, the lone dasser in this triple threat. Both Maddie and Winter rolling for this match. And PTSD salad, yeah. Good. D-Storm thought that board was very stressful. The coach of Closet Tetris is here, folks. Hope the games were fun with our friends from Enhanced, doing some Tetris Effect Connected Showcase this evening. Always a good watch, so make sure you give them a follow so you can stay in the conversation and see what they're doing with their Tetris Effect community friendlies that they kind of do, right? It's almost like a rip-off of what we do here, but Shen is a pro, so it's okay, I allow it. Lombard flat for Maddie, 284 for her, 376 for Winter in the middle, and 300,000 for Anpu. We are approaching the 100 line marker in about 20 or so lines for players. Just under that now. For those of you that were here from the raid, stick around. As soon as this match is done, King will have some announcements to share with you. We'll have some announcements regarding the partnership that we have going on, and we'll be talking about reckoning our lineup for most of the matches confirmed now, and I will share them with you, including the big one, the main event of the second night, our WrestleMania matchup. That's how big it is. Somebody's turning heel. Question is, who's it going to be? You'll find out. Partnership. No, this is definitely not a partnership. This is a partnership. A collaboration, so to speak. And we will talk about that as soon as this matchup is done. Score checks: 404 for Anpu at 109 lines, 518 for Winter at 109 lines, and 417 at 120 lines for Maddie. So Winter is the one in control. Anpu not too far off from Maddie, so if you're Anpu, definitely want to get some points on the board. If you're not going to be able, ooh, that J. All right, that worked. I don't know if that was intentional from Anpu. He is quite the creative stacker. So it's possible that that was intentional. And if it was brilliant. I've been a heel since day one, Summer. Watch any of my promos. Those are all heel promos. So much more fun playing the bad guy. 624 for Winter. Building a tower of S's on the right side. Anpu, 511. Lombard, Bangarang. Tetris, 536 for him. Maddie, 528. Keeping it close between her and Anpu. This could be the banger game we're looking for. No, Anpu's gonna fall. Square doesn't get over. Loss of dash at the bar. Maybe a misrotation, something like that. He's cooked, and Maddie at 541 has surpassed Anpu already. So it comes down to, again, Maddie and Winter. And this is starting to develop a little bit of a storyline here that, we've talked about in the introductions. Maddie's been making a case for herself that potentially she could challenge for the Phenom's title. That is certainly something that could happen. Bangarang! Tetris, Winter, 761. Tetris, Maddie, 637. The war rages on. Cleanup almost complete. There it is. Maddie setting the long bar up in the Aki position. Column 9 long bar pays off. Tetris, Winter high at the top. Square gets all the way over. bunch of squares where you can roll them, no problem. Another Tetris. Winter in control at 833, about 130,000 point difference. Maddie slammed the Tetris to go to 735. We're on level 25. Another Tetris to go to 768. Starting to catch up a little bit. Lombard timing perfect for Maddie right now. Delayed burn. Then a split double right after that for Maddie. Gonna take a few extra burns because the board is not cleaned up. Nice horizontal L piece for Winter. 906 to 806. 100,000 points in the lead. Looks like it will be coming down to 29 play to determine who will be the winner. Can Maddie outlast Winter and maybe steal this game, because Winter has been in control the whole entire way. 942 to 847, about 100,000 points still. Tetris, Winter, we're on level 28. 18,000 points will get you over 1,000,000 points. Ooh, Five Below happened, didn't execute it. It kind of recovered nicely, still has some holes to contend with 4 lines left to go. We are going to transition. Maddie's already gone to level 29. Burn, burn, burn. Bar gets over to the right side. Winter. Delayed burn, nicely done. Looking to try to just stay alive long enough, and it will be good enough. We get the 1,000,000 points. A016, can't read. We'll call it 1,116,000 points for Winter is enough. 938,000, not gonna get you past that. So Winter got to pick up those 2 big points right now. Big win for Winter, goes from 3 to 5. Maddie will pick up 1 and go to 4. And that puts us in a potential match point for Winter. GG's. I have to agree with AV Geek on this one. Not trash, Sleepy Maddie. That was a hell of a digs going on. Survival, tremendous. Rolling, looking good. That 29 speed is extremely difficult. I think that 19 play you really have under your belt. It's that 29. It's probably what you got to get to work on. We're going to continue. We go to game number 4. This potentially could be the last game of this triple threat. It's happening in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Here's a scenario. Anpu with no points. Basically, still mathematically alive. If you could even believe that right now. But he'd have to win out the rest of the way. And then have Maddie and Winter exchange second place finishes. He would need Winter to only get 1 second place and Maddie to get 2 second plays. They will finish with 6. Anpu with 3 straight wins can finish with 6, and that will give us the tie going into a sudden death super match. But as a tall order, that is asking a lot. It's very difficult. Can it happen? Absolutely. Will it happen? Probably not. But we're going to root for Anpu. He's not on the board, no points at all. He has succumbed to the rollers. So we're going to see if he can get it together, maybe pick up a point in this one. Bald My King over on Twitch asking, are they starting on level 18? Yes, that is the pro starting level. It is the speed most tolerable for pro players before that level 19 speed kicks in, where it is utterly fast, especially if you're a DAS player. If you're a roller, it is moderately fast until you get to that level 29, formerly known as a kill screen in this game. Now just known as a roller screen, where the rollers can play on that for as long as they like, as that is the final speed of the game. Unless you play tournament matches where there are modifications that are done, where there is a increased speed 10 levels after that. Level 39 kill screen, as we affectionately call it. Tetris down the middle for Winter, who has some board health to contend with at the moment. 212 for her, 175 for Anpu, and 156 for Sleepy Maddie, who doesn't look sleepy at all tonight. He's playing very well, despite how harsh she's criticizing herself, saying she's trash. I have to absolutely disagree with that. Playing very well tonight. And Keith in the house, answering Bold Mike King's question as well. I guess pro players are 100% rollers these days, says Hoobzine. No, not at all, as Gilbert affectionately said. Das is still alive, yes. And that's, you're watching Anpu on the left. He is a Das player, playing on keyboard. Which is strange, right? You don't really hear about too many keyboard Das players. Usually when you think keyboard, you're thinking just somebody tapping on the keys relentlessly. But there's also keyboard rolling is a thing too. Not common, but it has been effective for players such as Akatu, probably the best keyboard roller in the world. Is keyboard not as respected? If you ask old school players, definitely not. The legends will tell you keyboard, bleh. This game was not intended to be played with the keyboard, but obviously, if you want to have worldwide reach, you need to have some accessibility for players to play on in the online scene. In live events, it is certainly not allowed and frowned upon if it were. Score checks across the board. We got on the left, Anpu Tetris to go to 407. He's got the lead. Followed by Maddie at 373, hot on his heels. And a little ways behind is Winter, about 100,000 points behind Anpu. Trying to go for a dirty situation. We'll get it. Dirty! And Tetris, and then the lone bar flat, nicely done. A horizontal J, burn away. And a triple. As Maddie's just trying to, this could be Winter just trying to downstack this board as best she can. Horizontal T for the burn across. $327 for Winter. 444 after that Tetris for Maddie. And 460 for Anpu. Maddie a Tetris, Anpu a Tetris. So it is less than a Tetris separation between Anpu and Sleepy Maddie. Bit of a suffer for Winter. Again, if Winter can overcome this and win this game over Maddie and Anpu, she will win the match. She'll be the first to get to 7. It is 2 points for a win, 1 point for second place, and no points for the third place finisher. Problem is for Winter, these pieces just not accommodating. Transition did hit. Time to roll our way out of this. Maddie's already on 19 as well too. Anpu will join with one more burn. He's trying to find the L. Here it comes. He'll take a safety triple, safety double, excuse me. No bar in sight for Anpu. Another safety burn on the right side. He has to. And there is like no bar at all. I'm watching Anpu. He misses the tuck of the L. And still no bar was going. Finally it shows. Not that he needed it. Oh, early shift of the S piece. That's a misdrop, misdrop, misdrop for Anpu at 581. He's going to be toast. He will be officially eliminated as Maddie has overtaken at 591. So now Anpu, no way he can try to win that. He had to win out the rest of the way for him to have a chance. So now it's either going to be Winter or Maddie to be crowned the victor. Now we could still play one more depending on what happens here. If Maddie wins and Winter will... Winter still has to catch, I apologize. But Anpu is still mathematically out. He needed to win 1 point is not going to be enough for him to do anything. Winter, you need to get to 582. My apologies. I totally thought you had passed him. Clearly not. I forgot you're having a suffer game. King is not paying attention. Throws the level 20 merchant. Oh my word. Welcome in cheesy grapes. Tetrums. I don't even know what that means, but welcome in nonetheless. Tetris Winter 556 closing in on Ampu's score. Maddie at 777s. The high roller looking to cash out and send us to a basically all or nothing game number 5 coming up. If Winter can come back and overtake Maddie, this one is over. She'll get the 7 first. If Maddie can win this, and Winter has finally surpassed Ampu, so he's got donuts again. And depending on what happens here, Anpu potentially could finish with no points at all and be in the pantheon of players that scored no points in a triple threat, which include Marts and, of course, Ampu's best friend, Tyler. And certainly there's been a few others, but I can't remember, so I don't really keep that score. But Ampu can probably let you know the stats. Oh, I get to join Tyler. Maddie has gone to level 29, and so has Winter. Winter at 714, Maddie at 973. Monster lead for Maddie. Again, there is no line cap, so the players can go as long as they want to chase down scores if needed, or play safe. Winter board getting a little out of control. And there it is. That is the end for Winter at 725. Maddie trying to get that max out. Let's see if she can do it. Just going to be short by about 4,360 points. But it's good enough to get a win. Game number 4 is yours. Let's get these scores updated. Maddie finishing in first place gets the 2 points. She will go to 6. Winter, second place. Add 1 more point to her 5. It'll be 6. Anpu, again, donuts on the board for him. He goes to 0 yet again. Which means that this is now a all or nothing game. We are now going into game number 5. It's all or nothing. Ampu is done. He'll play for funsies now. He could probably be a spoiler, I guess. But Winter and Maddie, whoever wins this out of them, or at least the one to get 1 point if Ampu wins, then they will win the match because they will get to 7 first. All 3 players are ready to go. Let's friggin' do it. Time to count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Maddie says, if this was a best of 5, would me and Winter be tied 2-2? The answer is yes. Like, I can't even play spoiler, man. I mean, you could play spoiler. Let's say, like, Winter gets a higher score. I don't know. Yeah, you're screwed. Basically, you're screwed. It's like, you're just playing for funsies. Now you're just playing for funsies. He's just there to maybe not be on the Tyler list of getting no points in triple threat. Oh, Monsieur Ampu, can you do me the honor of joining me to get no points in the triple threat, man? That should be a lot of fun. We got 3 more matches coming up after this. We do have an announcement. King has some announcements that we're going to run through as soon as this one is done. Coming up next. Totally forgot what match is coming up next. It's Jedi, Evan, and Toka. That's right. Jedi, Evan, and Toka are coming up next. Hopefully Toka is awake and not gonna just pull my leg. I'm gonna play, and then you don't show up. Got the early days happening. Sleepy Maddie, 162, Winter 142, and Ampu at 101. So tough night for Ampu. Just doesn't seem like it has been working out for him. He's been struggling to get past level 20, I think it looks like tonight. His DAS is failing him. But don't you worry, we've seen Ampu in action many times. He'll bounce back, no problem. But certainly going to hit a roadblock in his opportunity to head into the Phenoms division in the higher rankings. Got WWE SmackDown is about to start. The tag team champions just showed up. The Street Profits, not looking too street these days. They're gonna do a tag team championship match, triple threat TLC. We got a triple threat going on here, and they got a triple threat TLC match. Oh my god! Should have done that at Mania. That would have been awesome. Basically, the three teams that have been just fighting for those tag team belts, they're just gonna go tonight. Sure, we're going to hear from Cody Rhodes after what happened at Mania. Spoiler alert. He lost the title. New U.S. champion, Jacob Fatu in the house. With his boy Solo Sikoa. They're looking good. Look, it's beefy. Like Tiffy. It's Tiffy time. She's here too. It's going to be a good night of WWE wrestling. I will have that in the background while we are calling the matches here for Friday Night Fights. The inspiration. Inspired totally by WWE SmackDown. Score check 384 for Maddie, 392 for Winter, 315 for Ampu. Ampu gets a Tetris. Go to 337 now. And Ampu has topped out. Yes. My god. Maddie was waiting to fill a VITS, and unfortunately, it will not get filled. Well, rip, Ampu, rip. I kind of did not see what happened there. I was looking at the highlights of WrestleMania. But I guess let's finish this one up, because we will get a winner. A definitive winner certainly will come out of this one. We already knew it going in. They're tied 6-6. Ampu now joins Tyler, Marts, and maybe a couple more to have no points in a triple threat match. Not even Gilded Lizard had that. Ampu, man. Evie's in the house. Welcome in. Got a raid from her. Thank you so much. Party of 11, my dear. Thank you for choosing us to be the destination of your viewers. You are currently watching the triple threat match. Ampu on the left side is finished. His 342 not going to be good enough to go any further. He will finish with 0 points. Our two rollers, Winter, the champion of our silver belt, the Phenoms title, in the center at 568, going to level 20. Trying to stave off her toughest competitor of the evening, Sleepy Maddie, who has been phenomenal with the digging. Lungbar engage, Tetris, and another one, why not? 536 for her, 621 for the champ. Supermark64 over on YouTube. This game is like that. Some days you just can't play for some reason. It's very true. Toka on Twitch. Congrats on making the list on Poo Poo. Damn. Just rub it in his face a little bit more. Why don't you? Yes, thanks again, Evie, for sending over your friends and viewers alike to come watch. Hopefully I think you were making diamonds, right? Diamond painting, diamond making, I forgot what it's called. Arts and crafts stuff, don't you worry. There's a lot of good arts and crafts going on there. AB is trying to manifest winter to throw. That would make for some good plot lines, not gonna lie. Diamond painting and oh yeah. Evie knows what I like. Sudoku for the deviants. 801 for winter, 684 out of Tetris. We'll go to 713. Level 23 for Maddie, 24 for winter. Look what rolling can do. Just zip pieces over like it's nothing with the ease of ease. Simplest of ease. That's the words King was trying to use. His brains don't work these days. So 901 to 804, less than 100,000 point lead in favor of winter, but is also a level ahead. Should the pace remain the same throughout, winter will have the better transition going to level 29. But when we get to 29, anything can happen. Doesn't matter. Baldy My King says, I just played on level 9 and you guys are talented. That's all I want to say. Yeah, you know, these players are tremendous. Dirty Tetris for Maddie, followed by a dirty triple high up. Maddie trying to uncover that column 9. It is ready for a long bar. Should it come down? Oh, covered it up at the worst time. It was right there for the taking. She covered up too early. This long bar will make it Tetris. We got to level 28. Winter A55 already have reached over 1 million points. We now go to level 29. She will look to just play it safe. Maddie at Tetris 969. Hey now, times 9. We will change over to the 29 speed. Level 29 battle. We'll settle this one. Who's going to win it? Winner gets 2 points. Second place will get 1. It's all or nothing. Endurance test underway. 1.1 for winter. Maddie closing in on 1 million points. And there it is, A007. Does she have the golden eye to survive? Burn away, we are. Good L for the double for Maddie to stay alive. Winter doing exactly what you need to do. This is line out merchant territory. Maddie cannot get the long bar to the right. And that'll do it. 1,012,000 points is her final score. Winter! B56. B56 bomber. We'll take this game and the match. Let's tally up the scores, folks. Winter finishing in first place, continuing on with his line out. Goes from 6 to 8, 2 points awarded. The gold side for Maddie gets 1 point for finishing in second, go to 6 to 7. And Ampu again will finish with the donut. He's got nothing. That means Winter is your winner. Game, set, and match. GG's. Let's go on over to a winner scene and congratulate our winner. This will be the Phenoms champion. It is Winter, the happy kitty. Yay, I did it. I won. I'm a winner. Hip hip hooray. Yay. Congratulations to you. I just figured out where is my lower third browser. It's going to be right here. So there you go, King. Fix that up. There it is. That's much better. You can see all that good stuff. A winner is you. We're spinning around just like we saw Blingus do. Blah, blah. We're spinning. We're spinning. They spinning. They spinning. Congratulations, Winter, for your big win. And we'll see you in a month from now, the Super Show. Who you're going to fight, we already know. We're going to talk about it next. There you go, folks. Wow. What a fun triple threat that was. Always love those three-way matches. They are intense and anything goes with them. They're a lot of fun. Danny, we should probably get some tables, ladders, and chairs for three-way matches too. That would be absolutely intense. All right, folks. We are moving along in this one. We will have more matches to come. We got 3 more set to go. Bunch of head-to-heads. You get some Scooty Grandma in the mix. And our B3B Regional Champion, Tetris Time, will be in the main event coming up shortly. But first, King's got to do some business. We got some announcements to make. So let's go ahead and get into that before we go into our next set of matches. First off, reminder, the World Championships is happening in Pasadena, California again this year. It'll be happening from June 6th to the 8th. At the SoCal Retro Gaming Expo, where you can get your tickets now. Tickets are available. You go to SoCalRetroGamingExpo.com. You can go ahead and get your tickets there. Admission for a 3-day event. And then if you're coming for the Tetris, whether you're a spectator or you're going to compete, make sure you get that Tetris add-on. That is a super, super important. The Tetris add-on allows you early access into the venue. Regardless if you are playing or spectating Tetris, it'll allow you early access into the venue to our Tetris area only. So if you think you're going to try to be sneaky and say, oh yeah, I can go to the vendor hall early before all these other jabronis, nuh-uh, you will not be allowed. You will only be allowed entry into our Tetris area. And then after the expo opens officially, then you can run over to the vendor hall and buy all the crap you want. So again, June 6th to the 8th, Pasadena, California. I will be there hosting again, as I usually do. And maybe calling a few matches, but certainly we'll be busy organizing the crap out of this tournament. And then after that, well, let's get into a partnership that the King was talking about, collaboration, if you will. We have done some great things. We got a great bunch of sponsors that we work with and promote their products, and look to continue to do that each year. But there is one specific collaboration that we do that is near and dear to all of us. It is one that I'm very proud to say that we are doing again this year. And it is one that I hope you can all participate in because it's for a good cause. We are back with Stand Up to Cancer. We are working with them once again to do the fight. We gotta fight. You know, we do the Friday night fights here. We're doing classic Tetris fights. Well, there are people out there fighting for their lives, for real. And we have to find our way to support with them. So, of course, we will be standing up to cancer once more. You can help fund cancer research. Every dollar counts. Stand Up to Cancer. Use the command that changes. Use SU2C. And that'll take you to our official campaign link where you can help and contribute to the scientists that are fighting and doing what they can, especially these days where things are getting cut left and right. All the resources that we can need and we try to use, they're getting cut left and right. Well, we got to do our part and try to keep that going, man. The ones that are left over trying to do the fight of the fight, let's do our part. Help them out. Our goal is, again, $2,500. So whatever you can do, whether you can contribute $1, $5, or even all $2,500, whatever you can do, please help. SU2C with the exclamation point in front will get you to our Tiltify link. If you are over on the YouTube, it should work there too. And we'll check it out. SU2C. If you're over on YouTube, you're watching the King do it as we speak. That Nightbot over there is a little slow. King pressed the button, and I was told it should work. Should it work? Come on, Vince. Did it work? You son of a bitch. Come on, man. All right, well, I'll have to talk to Vince, but you can go directly to tiltify.com/@classictetris/CTWC2025. There it is. It worked. It's so delayed. My God, I gotta talk to him. Moment, Ayana Tucker. So Frick Cancer, stand up to it. Contribute whatever you can at that link there in the Twitch and the YouTube, and do your fight. Campaign is opened as of tonight, and Burb and I will continue to promote this all the way to CTWC. So awesome stuff, man. And we'll have our friend Andy Steeg will be joining me once again when we get to our Reckoning event happening next month. Let's talk about that. Tetris Friendlies Reckoning is on its way. The WrestleMania of Friendlies. We just had WrestleMania last weekend for the WWE. We're having ours next month. It's happening May 23rd, 6 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. UTC. Saturday, May 24th, 5 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UTC. You can find that on all our streaming platforms, including twitch.tv/ClassicTetris and youtube.com/@ClassicTetris. So let's kind of run down the card a little bit. King is still working his magic on final matches that get added, but we can officially announce the ones that are certainly booked and ready to go. So no delay, let's get right into it. Our first matchup for Reckoning that we can announce is a matchup that will see the finality of this tremendous story that has taken place ever since we had the tag team titles broken in and initiated and are out there now. So there is a demand for tag teams. We love tag teams. We love seeing two players team up and take on one another. It is so much fun. And this one is going to pit basically the two top tag teams in the Friendlies universe in their final match to determine who is the best of the best. It will be the tag team trilogy, the French Fries Tank with Jakob and Toka, after their big win not too long ago on this program against the champions. Well, they're getting their shot. Ian and 2003, the cleanup crew, must defend the titles. The first title defense for the champions since Revolution. This one will be a banger. Both teams are 1-1 lifetime. This will settle the score. Which tag team is the best in the Friendlies universe? You'll find out this coming May. And along with that, we finally got ourselves a Phenoms Championship match. We've gone through a couple of great tough matches. We've seen players go at it, vying for a spot. We've seen Faye Fiver. We've seen two cracks for Faye Fivers trying to get it. But the dust has settled, and it's another rematch of its own. AV Geek solidifying the win this past Monday over the Doc Pie gets one more shot at the silver title. It will be against our defending champion, who we just saw winning out in that triple threat match. Winter must defend against perhaps her greatest arch rival. They played an absolute banger, probably the match of the weekend at Revolution in 2024. They now settle the score yet again. Is this AV Geeks time? Can she finish the story and become the Phenoms champion after all this journey of being another victim to Absolutely Vicious? Or will Winter climb up yet again and lower the cold boom on the AV gig? We'll find out next month at Reckoning. And we got another one. We got another one signed. This one is a nostalgic match. This one is going to get you in the feels. This one is going to bring you back to the past. But we don't play any crappy games that suck, guys. We're playing Tetris. And these two individuals have a lifelong friendship. They have a bond over this game. And they're going to take it to another level when we get into our Reckoning night. The legends of the game will get a spotlight at Reckoning. The icon Ben frickin' Mullen in the house will take on one of his best friends in classic Tetris, Stone Cold Svavar, the Iceman of Iceland. What a matchup. What a way to celebrate the past into our current present. These two have been talking about getting down one-on-one, but now they're going to face off just weeks before CTWC, where they'll both be in attendance. Man, oh man, I am looking forward to seeing this one. They're going to absolutely blow the doors open, and they're going to give us a show. You know it. Who doesn't love a good Ben Mullen match? The originator of the Mullen. He'll get his moment in the sun at Reckoning. And now we move on to the highest prize in the Friendlies universe, the heavyweight title. The Friendlies Championship SV Nesris. The ultimate brand, over 400 days as a champion. He's starting to close in on Huff territory. He's closing in on 500 and more. If he can beat this individual, it's looking pretty damn good. He will become the longest reigning Friendlies champion of all time. But this one will not be easy, because he's going to face one of the hottest players in classic Tetris today. Tetris time, baby! The B3B regional champion. No one has ever done it. He's the first to go back to back to back in consecutive weeks to win regional championships. He'll get his shot at the Friendlies championship. The underdog story. People kind of fell asleep on TT for so long. The table tapping, the goofiness that he brings to the game. Well, he has dedicated himself big time. He spent all year last year trying to hone a craft to get the rolling down, and he is now certainly in the conversation to be maybe a top 16 CTWC competitor. He was once a top 8 finalist back in 2021, where he did the unthinkable and beat Fractal not once but twice in one night. Well, now he'll get his shot to see if he can end the longest current reigning championship holder, the SV, who is looking for the all-time record. This will be outstanding. This will be stellar. I'm looking forward to it. What a friggin' banger. And when we talk about dystopian nightmares, human error, all those things that occur in life, well, this next matchup, there's no errors about it. This next matchup is absolutely the ultimate match you could think of. The King has done it. He is going to give you a match of all time. One that is for the ages. One that you never thought you would ever possibly see. It's happening. Another long-term story booking match from the King now comes to its final chapter for all of you to see. It has been a long journey for this young man. He has gone and fought so many people. And now he's been asking for his chance one more time, one more crack at these individuals. Well, we're going to give it to him. The ultimate triple threat is upon us. The main event for night 2 of Reckoning. Saturday, May 24th, we'll see Korean, Green Tea, and Sharky. 1-on-1-on-1. The Shark has been asking for this. He's been wanting one more shot at Green Tea. He just gave Corian a hell of a match in December at Revolution. Well, now all three of them will finish the story. And this final chapter of their Tetris war comes to an end. Amazing. Booker of the Year, you know it. Again, I beat Tony Khan every day of the week. That's all going down next month, Friday, May 23rd, 6 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. UTC, and Saturday, May 24th, 5 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UTC. For all of you around the world, we'll be on our platforms that we're currently streaming on, as you heard and see. Man, what a night. What an announcement. Those are good. I can't wait. What a time to be alive, my friends. What a time to be alive. Better than WrestleMania 41. Indeed, Wilson. Please be more than first to 7. Gilded, come on. We got to have the rules in place. Come on, Gilded. Gotta stick to the rules. And what I gotta stick to is giving you guys a bit of an ad break. We'll go a little bit shorter. We'll give you a 2-minute ad break as we get set for the next match. It will be Toka and Jedi Evan. They should be live, warmed up, and ready to go. I will get it started. Enjoy the 2-minute ads, or you can sub and save yourself the trouble. I'll be back. All right, let's go. More matches to come on the Friday Night Fights. We're halfway home. Let's get into business here as we got introductions going. On the left-hand side is a player that King just mentioned will be on the Super Show coming up next month. Looking to try to take away the tag team titles. One half of the French Fries Tank. This is Toka. But on the right, always defending the force that is of the light variation, is a master of Daz. Could be a Jedi master, but certainly just the Daz master. Tonight is the Jedi Evan. Those nice big juicy cams the King likes. There we go. assuming players would like to play with a same piece sequence, so we'll go ahead and get that initiated. There it is for you. You've been very patient with the king as we're going through the announcements and whatnot. So the seed for tonight, players, in your match will be ED2C98. That is ED, the problem that Vandy has all the time. Why did that disappear? ED, Vandy's problem. 2C98. 98, the year the king graduated high school. That was a fun match, I'm sure. Toka, a hybrid player. Jedi, a DAS master. Jedi Evans says ED ready to go. You need a pill for that. As Vandy, he might have some. Putting on Toka to enter the seed. ED2C98 is correct. ED2C98. Toka has it entered. Just waiting on moving into the next screen. Jedi bundled up to the nines. Must be freezing over there. It's a very warm day today here in New York, where the king resides. All right, we have readies from both players. Let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to go. It is a game number one time. We kick off in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, here we go. Match number 3 of the evening. We have 5 matches overall. We've had a singles match with the Marty Party show, where he took on Blingus. We had the triple threat match, which pretty much was a banger. And now we're here for our grudge match, so to speak. It is a hybrid player on the left, Toka, from Vietnam, challenging our American friend Jedi Evan on the right. Once again, you're watching Friday Night Fights hosted by the king of the restreams, Kingsman. You're watching this match, Toka and Jedi Evan doing battle. And the tunes you're listening to, of course, courtesy of our friend, Mr. Carl Casey. You can find him at whitebetaudio.com for all your copyright-safe and royalty-free music for streaming. And you are listening to the one and only King. You can follow me on Twitch and YouTube at Kingsman36. Or better yet, follow the Friendlies on YouTube at the Friday Night Fights on YouTube. You go to that. And while they get that underway, King is going to take a look and see if we have any contributions so far. Again, we are starting our Stand Up to Cancer campaign opening tonight. We're going to have our push beginning really Monday. We did the announcement that we will be collaborating with them again. We are starting a campaign to support Stand Up to Cancer. All proceeds will go to that wonderful organization as they help fund for the research to find cures for cancer and end that horrible disease once and for all. But we need your help to do that. Again, you can go check out the link directly at !SU2C, both on the Twitch and the YouTube, if you'd like to go there and contribute. I will shout you out. I have the window open. We will shout out our friends that do that tonight. $252 for Jedi Evan, $310 for the Toka. Early days of game number 1 here. Both players, as mentioned, good, strong competitors. Toka's been starting out in the Upstarts division, but Toka's progression has been way too good. So I believe thoughts might have to be after our WrestleMania of Tetris, our reckoning event. Maybe I have to look at redefining where Toka goes as a singles competitor, but certainly as a tag team player, right there at the top. He and Jakob have formed such a tremendous duo that, as mentioned on a previous episode, our last episode I believe it was, that I hosted 2 weeks ago, French Fries Tank challenged the cleanup crew to a match, and we're victorious. So with that win, that just gives them the right to say, hey, we should be the champions, so let's challenge again. And we'll do it at the biggest stage of them all. Steve Matty asking, what division would I be in? Absolutely, after tonight's performance, a phenom. You are. Yeah, I've been really performing very well. It won't be as easy next time, says Ian. Yeah, no, it was a rough night for the cleanup crew a couple of weeks back, but now they have time to prepare. They know who the challengers are. They know what to do. They're going to start getting into game shape and are not going to look to try to give away those titles that easily. But who knows, man. The booking always comes into play. And the man that's going to challenge for the heavyweight championship of Friendlies, Tetris Time, is here. Checking out the queue. You got a little bit to go. We are running a little behind as the announcements went a little longer than anticipated. So you got time, my friend. Probably about another hour away. We have this one, and then we got our friend from Taiwan, Mr. Cox Daddy J, will be taking on Oma Red Star, Grandma Scooty, as they're getting close to the end of their best of 99 match. Ooh, mistalk of the Z-piece for Jedi. Oh, surprised. Let's see. Okay, that works. I thought maybe the J could have worked. Good dash control from Jedi. He's got to try to resolve this quickly. He does. Oh, but then he misdropped the T-piece. He's waiting for this bar. Both players are waiting for a bar. Tetris for Jedi. His top of the board is going to get jacked up, though. I don't know what he's going to do. Toka also done. Both players succumb to that terrible time drought. Jedi can't get the square over. That board was all messed up anyway. He was down quite a bit, like 80,000 points. So Toka, the strong 18 play, is going to be good enough to start up and take this first game. GG's. Too cold to Jedi. No control. You got to get those hands warm. Got to get out to get those hand warmers. Those hand warmers are tremendous. Just good Grandpa giving GG's to both players. I'd like to see that. Just good Grandpa, one of the biggest Tetris fans of all time. I'm going to love to see you again, sir, at Pasadena, California, along with that man right there, Tetris Ranger. I'm sure Grandpa Scooty and Tetris Ranger are going to have some fantastic conversations. I want to be part of it. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let me just sit in and hear you two guys just talk. That will be some fun conversations. Don't you worry about it. And it says, I will take a break from Tetris if it doesn't stop being cold. Well, you know, we are getting close to May. Warmer weather on its way. I mean, it was 75 degrees here in New York. It was hot as balls. I was sweating at work today. Much like Toka could be sweating if this board doesn't get corrected. We're in the middle of a dig. Jedi also was in a baby dig, but it's got it under control. As King enjoys finishing up his Diet Pepsi. Supposedly no sugar. So the doc would probably be happy. But I do prefer Coke Zeros instead, to be honest. I do prefer a Coke Zero. But if he has Tetris Ranger, he prefers a Dr. Pepper. Straight up. No diet. No funny strawberries and cream. Just give him the Dr. Pepper. Him and Hazel will drink it up like they're Stone Cold celebrating after a title win. Toka continues to be mired in this day. 46,000 through 32 lines, excuse me. That is absolutely no bueno. Jedi at 147 through 36. Tell you that's not good pace, but at least we got points ahead of Toka. Good horizontal burn to the T after that nice J setup. Touches for Jedi. He is now at 173. Toka at 77,000, so almost 100,000 points. In the lead is Jedi Evan. We talked about Toka. Going to be battling it out for a tag team championship. Jedi Evan, also kind of in that Phenoms division. Starting to make his way potentially into the top 10. His gameplay has proven that he can certainly hang with the Rollers. He gets some high scores. He's been part of the Dash Champions League. He's whooped the King's butt a couple of times. But he's also been the man that the King scored 993,000 points off of in a competitive match. And currently the highest recorded score for the King. Everybody knows King has a max out. But for some reason, I just can't do it on stream. Okay, asking, where are you at? Thoth or whatever? Is it Hoth? Right? I think it's Hoth. Z-spin done perfectly by the Jedi. 261 to Toka's 109. Toka's done a good job of coming back, staying within a reasonable range. Was down over 100,000 points at one time. Now is only back by about 80,000 points, give or take. You were close, Ian. You were close. Let's go to Grandpa. What part of the world is Jedi from? Because he looks like he's freezing. It's from the Midwest. So I don't know what the weather is over in the Midwest right now. I guess it's damn ass cold, but yeah, that looks freezing. Like I said, here in New York, it was friggin' hot as balls. 75 degrees, and I had to work outside today for the most part. I had to run around, moving product to and from, and I was wearing a sweater, and I was like, damn, it is hot AF. 64 here in Kansas, yeah. It's a current weather situation right now in New York. We're at 58 with some rain expected tonight. Tomorrow's forecast, I gotta work tomorrow. Rain. 62 degrees, that's great. And then we'll be down to 59 on Sunday, and then right back up in the 70s and the 60s all week long after that. And after that, King will be away. You will not get any Friday night fights next week. I'll explain why in a second. I'll give a quick score update for our friends as we are getting close to the transition. Toka at 332, gotta be commended for surviving this long. Jedi at 417, maintaining his lead. And nice clean board. Set up the tucking situation of the J. Long bar comes in as well too. Took out his transition now at 363. Not a good transition score, but again, admirable considering how much jigging he had to do very early on just to stay alive in this game. The players now have gone to level 19. And Toka has a 1-0 lead over Jedi. Toka building to the friggin' sun, hybriding it like crazy. Oh man, could not get that lumbar reset. Tetris though after that one. Good lumbar timing for Toka to kind of save face there. Square tuck. Ooh, almost missed it too. Kind of just like overshot it for a second. 476 for Toka, 498 for Jedi. Jedi's been playing it pretty safe after transition. And that has allowed Toka to really close in after being down over 100,000 points and having a terrible start to this game. Is right on the cusp of chasing Jedi. Rangers let me know that the softball game for Chaotic Hazel is rained out tomorrow. They've already gone ahead and canceled that. Good call. Tonight you can spend your Saturday watching Closet Tetris League. We got some matches going on there. I don't know who the hell's yeah, Jakob is hosting. That's right. Home Jakob is hosting tomorrow. We get to enjoy some of that. That's for the Jedi. It goes to 554. Toka at 559. This game got neck and neck, and Toka has taken the lead. How wild is that? After seeing what he was going through in the beginning of this match. That's nuts. That's Fraxium. Nathan Frazier and Axiom made their their SmackDown debuts tonight. New tag team. Good to see that. Triple for Jedi Evan. 610 to Toka, 687. Toka means business. Square gets over to the left side. Keeping things flat. Gonna get that well open is Toka. Nice adjustment. 701 for Toka, 651 for Jedi. Jedi's Tetris ready, running out of time though. Bangarang! Tetris 685 to 706. This one's getting tight. Jedi Evan is back by about 5 lines. Toka at 710, Jedi at 687. Tetris Jedi is taking the lead now at 721. Dirty Tetris for Toka at 746. 2 more lines left for Toka. 9 lines left for Jedi. Gonna need every single one of these lines. Jedi gets a lot more coming in, gets the Tetris. 757, he's gonna need another one. Toka's done at 784. We need another long bar for Jedi. He's holding out bar, comes in, Tetris, 793! He got it! That bar coming at the end is the difference. What a game number 2 that one was. Toka with a terrible start. 393 transition. Almost more than doubled the score from 19 to 29. 784 is the final score. Jedi leading the way. The majority ended up losing it towards the end, but hung in there. Gets the big Tetris at the end. We're tied up, baby. It's 1-1, GG's. What a game. That'll be going in recommended viewing without question. The AC? What? Why you got the AC on, brother? Oh my god. Open a window instead. Phone needs 1.2 million scores. Not us. No, certainly not. Sub 800Ks. They can be entertaining AF too. We're going to go and get ready for game number 3. We're tied up at 1. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. What a game that one. Woo. Hella exciting indeed, Danny. Need to hydrate a little bit there. What a banger. That was a damn good one. Both players showed you the perseverance through adversity of the block stacking. did a phenomenal job with that. Looking for a nice double J tuck. Yes, there you go. Jedi hit the double J tuck. Ain't I great? Only Cock Daddy J got that reference. By the way, King would like to make mention unfortunate news that happened this week in the world of wrestling. Got word yesterday that the great NFL player and WCW wrestler known as Steve Mongo McMichael has unfortunately passed away. He's a member of the Four Horsemen in WCW along with Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and choose your Horseman of the Week, I guess. Chris Benoit, we don't really talk about him too much. Or Dean Malenko was somewhat there. Jeff Jarrett, I guess, could have considered. I don't know. It's like they change every freaking week. But Mongo definitely was a Four Horseman. He will be missed. He had a good life back then. And, of course, he was married to Deborah McMichael. Stone Cold Fox she is. But yeah, unfortunately he succumbed to an illness that he's been struggling with for several years now. And he will be missed. He will be sorely missed. A lot of people sending out their well wishes. And again, as this is a wrestling themed show, I do want to send my condolences to the McMichael families. 261 for Toka, 246 for Jedi Evan. Oh, of course I did. Come on, Danny. If you're gonna say you didn't either, you're a freaking liar. Don't friggin' lie, man. Especially during the Stone Cold era. Come on, man. Come on, Monsieur Danny. Don't be a liar. Just because maybe Grandpa Scoot is listening and watching, you know. He knows, man. He knows the truth. He knows that you probably lied to Abraham Michael. Who did it, man? Even Marts, who did not watch any type of wrestling. I was a David McMichael fan. I mean, come on, Daddy. Let's be honest. More into Trish. Oh, come on, man. I mean, yeah, but Deborah. Puppies. Oh, take me back to 1998. Tetris, Jedi Evan, 386, Toka, 404. Some good scores going on at the moment. Larva in the house. King sounding like another king we know. Yeah, that king. That king loved the cat. Oh, the inside baseball going on tonight. Love it. Got Tiffy Time on my screen. She's cutting a promo. Apparently she got her tooth fixed. Word was going around that she chipped her tooth in the match against Charlotte. I won't spoil Danny. I know you probably want to watch SmackDown later. I don't think you're watching it right now, but somebody's coming out here. Maybe we're going to try to challenge Tiffy. It is a kind of a big name. I won't spoil it for you, Danny. If you want to watch later, I won't spoil it. All the guys into Deborah and Lita and Trish, and I was somehow enamored with Val Venus. Well, I guess back then you could be enamored with Val Venus, but don't be enamored with him these days. He's a nut. Speaking about nuts, got ourselves some nutty transitions about to take place. Toka at 556, looking for 600k transition. Jedi at 474, looking for 500k. I gotta be careful. This, oh man, you can see, oh no. It's getting on thin ice here. This board jacked up. T-spin opportunity hit perfectly. But with 4 lines left to go, what can Evan do? I thought he maybe was gonna try the Buko. I don't know if you could do a Buko at that moment, but looked like it could have been very impressive. Toka's transition, 627 for Toka. Monster score. Evan did get to 500, but this board is way too high. Early shift on the S, gonna do it, and that is it. Forget about it. The unfortunate situation there, kind of going all in, is not gonna pay off for Jedi, and Toka at 660. Monster transition score gonna be good for game number 3. We'll take a 2-1 advantage. GG's. Say his name and he appears. Oh, so much fun. Jedi confirming losing the DAS before transition. Yep, kind of saw it right there. That's exactly what losing DAS looks like. Well, players are ready to go as Danny believes in Kingsman. Totally. We're going to get game number 4 underway in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. We got 2 more matches coming up, folks. Danny is awake and in the house. He got his extra half hour of sleep. That match is coming up next. He and Grandma Scooty, best of 99 continues. Danny, where are we at in that series? If you could let me know so I can put it in the lower third. That'll be fantastic. Oh, I believe the scream you would have had, Larva. I'm sure it was loud AF. Because we were watching it, me, Danny, and a few other wrestling fans in the Friendlies server. We did a watch-along. A lot of fun. These watch-alongs have been really fun, so thank you, Danny, for convincing me to do that. I've enjoyed watching the matches. And huge shout out to Toka for his help. Say what he's been doing, but he's been a very good host, I'll say. A very good host. $37 and $37, says Grandpa Scooty. Okay, so we have not had the match in quite some time. Danny told me that I think a few weeks back. But they were 37 and 37. So that is a total of 74 matches done. They're 74% of the way there, or 75% really. 75% of the way there. 3/4 of the best of 99 is complete. Who will get to 50 first? They'll play a best of 5 tonight to get a little bit more closer, and who knows? Maybe, maybe Danny, we finish it off at the Super Show. Get you on the Super Show with Grandma Scooty. We'll do it there. The finale of the best of 99. We'll talk about that. King booking live as we speak. That's supposed to be backdoor conversations. You people are not supposed to know the negotiations that go on. Wait, there's a best of 99 happening now? It's sort of. Not the Friendlies official best of 99. There's a personal best of 99 going on. And to confirm, yeah, we're having a match. Tiffy's in a match tonight. I won't say against who. But I'm a little shocked. I'm shocked that they're doing this match. Okay. It's Tiffy time, definitely. 332 for Jedi Evan, 294 for Toka. We are past the halfway marker of level 18. This music. part of the White Bat audio collection. Tetris for Jedi, he'll go to 431, Toka 374. We are approaching the 100 line marker. The Joey Parker turn. Hopefully Joey Parker is doing good in New Zealand. He has moved over there out of the States, originally from Texas. Now living in New Zealand. That is quite the move, I'll tell you that much. That is quite the move. Well, he's still keeping up to date somewhat in the world of classic Tetris. He hangs out here from time to time, and we have honored his legacy with the 100 line marker being named after him. So he once stated on a Best of 99 program that he commentated on that he always thought 100 lines was a great marker to know that 19 is coming and to prepare yourself and get that board all set. For your fans on Twitch, Nightbot let you know. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe on YouTube, where our friends on YouTube are currently watching this. If you really like what you're seeing, support the CWC here. Jedi Evans board is probably not what you'd like to see right now. That got a little spicy. Double long bar is actually pretty helpful. Toka has transitioned at 518, so certainly not that high 600 that we saw earlier, or mid 600, I should say. It was like 626 in the last game. But you know, consistent 500Ks is gonna be half the battle for you in competitive Tetris. Jedi Evan at 548. Keep it up. This is neck and neck game. My God, these two have been going at it all night long. Gotta love to see it. It's been a good one. We'll give him the necks for the neck alert. 553 Toka, 575 the Jedi Evan. Evan is Tetris ready. Toka is as well. Column 7 Bangarang Tetris for Toka. And another one, why not, to transfer the well perfectly. 607 for him. He's taking the lead. Evan at 587. Not able to use that long bar for a Tetris. Is Tetris ready, however? Trying to avoid having to close the well, but unfortunately had to do it. No bar coming. Finally it does, but it's too late. Evan with a delayed long bar flat. Gotta love that. Lumbar Tetris. Evan 631. Toka 672. Another Tetris for Toka. They go to 701. We're cooking, baby. Game number 4. Toka looking to wrap it up. Jedi want one more shot. Scooty Grandma and Cocksteady J getting set. They're warming up in the bullpen. They are coming up next at the conclusion of this one, whether it's this game or one more. Tetris for Evan, he'll go to 700K. Toka at 719, less than a Tetris, separate both. And Evan hit a Tetris to take the lead. 731 on the right, 722 on the left for the red team. Toka, one half of the French Fries Tank Tag team, looking to impress. Get himself ready to go against the cleanup crew. $733 Toka, $743 Evan. Delayed burn, beautifully done for Evan with that skim on the right. $779 for him. The square tuck for Toka. Set up a delayed burn of his own, but there, that bar comes one piece too late. Toka wants a square. Square comes way too late too. Did use the J to open up. Get that J to left. Lamar Gay, Tetris, 781 to 818. Jedi's board, monkey's ass. 817 for Toka. We're going to the final level. Jedi trying to survive again. This is tough. Toka has taken the lead. Jedi flat. Oh no, it's all falling apart at the end, and the Jedi not gonna be able to overcome the shark. At 8:53, just gets enough to say game 4 is no more. That'll be game, set, and match to the Toka Pietress. GG's. What a match that one was. That was a damn good one. Both players played excellent, both in and out of trouble all the way, and they did a hell of a job. We're going to go on over to a winner scene momentarily and congratulate your winner for the evening. And there it is. There's your winner for the evening. This is the Jedi Evan. Congratulations to you on this big win. Nope, it's not Jedi Evan. What are we doing? Okay, come on. Oh my god. I'm getting confused. I'm getting all messed up because something is wrong with this overlay. What the F? No, it was not the blue. The blue side did not win. It was the red side. There you go. It was Toka. Jesus H. Edit that in post, people. You won't see that on the Friendlies YouTube channel. Winner was Toka. There we go. Are we gonna spin around too, Toka? Are we gonna spin around? Why does that look like there's a cord to pull? It looks like you're about to pull like a toilet flusher. That's crazy. Well, congratulations to you. Enjoy that coffee that you may be drinking. It is early morning in Vietnam, but I'm sure you will have a great time regardless. GG's. Alright, folks, we are donezo with that one. We got 2 more matches to go. Our main event featuring Tetris Time and Doodle is coming up soon. But up next, it's Cox Danny J and Oma Red Star, better known as Blue Scooty Grandma. The best of 99 continues. The series is tied 37-37. Who's going to take the advantage tonight? The best of 5 coming up after this ad break. Again, you don't want ads, sub to the channel. You avoid all that stuff. You can hear the Carl Casey music. You can hear me probably yelling in the background. And you can watch all the slides that are coming up. I'll be right back. here we go. It's our next matchup on the Friday Night Fights, the penultimate match for this evening's event, and it is going to be a best of 99 match. On the left-hand side for the introduction is going to be a player all the way from Taiwan, looking to give it his all because he doesn't want to lose to an elderly player playing Tetris and get laughed at for the rest of his life. He is from the Scooty Clan, and he's the hardest working man behind the scenes of CTWC when you tell him to go and get to work. This is Cox Danny J. And on the right, ready to fight, is a lovely woman that is basically the matriarch of the Scooty Clan. Gonna put an ass a whooping to this young kid over here that's talking the trash and thinks he's gonna lay to smack it down. This is the Alma Red Star, better known as Blue Scooty Grandma. We tried to go 30 seconds, but King is out of practice. He's gonna have to work on that. We'll get it ready, Danny, by CTWC. We'll get it ready by CTWC. All right. No comment. Yeah, I guess I know now. I know why WWE didn't give me a call after that Logan Paul introduction, right? All right, folks, here we go. So this is a best of 99 match. The series is tied 37-37. Players are going to play with the same piece sequence now. So they're getting to the home stretch. They're getting to the home stretch of this one. The series is tied. Someone tonight will take a lead, because we're going to play a best of 5. So someone's going to get 3 wins, and that'll get them closer. Somebody will get to 40 tonight. Somebody will get to 40. And getting close to that magical number 50, which will be the number needed to confirm victory in the best of 99. So players, your seed for this matchup will be BA, like BA Baracus, B2 to your school, 59, which is how old I feel after yelling, Scooty! Lung capacity, not where it used to be. All right, the Alma Red Star is ready to go. Hype, indeed, Vince. This is a very hype. Then he got on the CTWC hat from last year that was given to staff members to signify that they are staff. Vince, we're going to have to come up with something. We should have talked about that in the next meeting. We're going to come up for staff. Arvaro told me he wants to wear a referee shirt, so we should talk about that. Both players are ready to go. She's trash talking me on the phone. I love it. Let's friggin' go. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Level 12 will be the starting level. We are underway. Are today's. There are only 6 lines in for both players. 4,100. I get 4,600 now for Danny. 16,000 for the Alma Red Star. We did not go with the T-Tuck. A little surprise there. A little surprise, but you know, we're gonna give Grandma Scooty the benefit of the doubt. She knows what she's doing. When it comes to block stacking, she absolutely knows what she's doing. I was absolutely impressed the last time we had them on the show doing a best of 99. And that's going to be a dirty triple over on the right side for the Oma Red Star. 38,000 for her, 27,000 for the young whippersnapper, Mr. Cox Danny J. And again, I will not spoil SmackDown for you. He's going to watch SmackDown after this show, I'm sure. But we got the new United States champion, Jacob Fatu. He's got the promo. He's talking to Solo. I wonder if he's saying, I love you, Solo. Danny's going to have to watch later to find out. Although I like this jersey he's wearing. Fatu's got a jersey on. I wonder if that's going to be the WWE shop. Danny with a little bit of a adjustment of the LPs. Got to be careful. A slip up here could be doomed for him. He went with the T to cover the well with the lumbar would have fit. He's making too many shifts, and that'll do it. Right off the bat, he's done. Ay, caramba. He got too greedy. He made a couple of mistakes. Rookie errors. You kind of expect that. Grandma, the veteran, she knows exactly how to stack the blocks. Look how pristine that board is now. She's going to be good. And Danny's going to take out the trash, so he's going to take himself outside as well. 30,000 for him. Oma Red Star, 49,000. You'll be good for game number 1. Let's get you your crown. You're on the blue side, even though you're the Red Star. But we got a crown early on. And Danny, let's just go right into it, man.
Oh no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh no, Kingsman.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. That was pure caca. And you know, Scooty Grandma is absolutely gonna roast Danny right now. She's gonna roast him even worse than Paul Heyman roasting Tony Hinchcliffe. Apparently something that we will never see. And I'd pay good money to see that. Paul Heyman roasting that guy, and apparently Fluffy too. To the point that Fluffy got mad and wanted to fight Paul Heyman. Oh my god. Only in pro wrestling does that happen. Daddy trembling. Ooh, I'm so scared. You want a game? Yeah, my kid. Daddy trying to be a tough guy right now. Just waiting on Scooty Grandma to hit the ready button to confirm that she is ready to go. There's Ranger rooting on Danny. Focus on the next piece box, man. Trash talking on the phone is the best. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't get fooled. Don't get fooled. I'm going to go ahead and count this down. We're going to get a number 2 starting up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Speaking about Tetris, we got Tetris Time coming up next. You should be warming up along with the Doodle. The two of them will be getting their match going as soon as we're done over here. I did say this was a best of 5. I meant to say that this is actually 5 games. We're gonna play 5 games. That was my apologies. I did mess that up. I said best of 5 because I'm just so used to it, but we will be playing 5 games. So no matter if, let's say, Grandma Scooty gets 3 wins, they will continue to play. She could potentially get 5 wins tonight. She could potentially get 5. I said somebody could get to 40, but I am forgetting that we are doing best of 99 rules. So we will play 5 games. You will get 5 games of Danny and Oma Red Star. So if you're fans of that, awesome. Scooty Grandma in a bit of a trouble. Did not open the T. And she had done the T flat and opened it up. That would have been a tremendous job for her to have kind of fixed this board up. This is getting a little monkey's ass right now. She will misdrop the L piece, and that is going to be it, man. Early top out for Grandma Scooty at 6,200. Danny at 40,000. Is going to be good for game number 2. We're going to tie this one up. It is 1-1. Jeez. Now, Grandma Scooty, I don't want to seem like I'm being biased or anything. You know, they were cracking on Danny all the time. I have to be an impartial host and referee. So unfortunately, Grandma Scooty, we love you, but you're gonna have to get this soundbite.
Come on, man!
Yep. Burb not happy with that early top out. Swiss cheese, indeed. I divide by zeros here. I like my score. That's like my score, should say. Ugh. That's probably like Scooty's score when he was born. Born with a controller in his hand. We've seen those old pictures. If we go back, King has released Scooty's very first Tetris Friendly ever. That's available on the Friday Night Fights channel on YouTube. We're going to continue on. We'll go to game number 3. Tied up 1-1 in 3-2-1 Tetris. Series is tied 37-37 going into this one. Now they are 38-38. That is 76 games played. So this one is probably going to come down to the wire. Again, like I said, maybe we gotta have the finale at Reckoning. Danny, you might have to talk on the side there, buddy. We might have to have this be the finale. We go to Reckoning. Let's freaking go. Let's do it. Danny J versus Oma Red Star. The finale to the Best of 99 series. At a super show. Let's go. We got our Truth to come in. Do a run-in. Danny, okay. He went with the long bar for the triple. Get another long bar. Got that left well open. He's at 8,075 points. Oma Red Star at 20,000. Gotta go rush off his face a little bit. He's got that good-looking beard. Looks like he shaved. He knew he was gonna be on the big show today, so he says, "Yeah, I'm gonna look my best for the king." I do like, yeah, there you go. Oh, he almost misdropped the friggin' square. He's trying to show off his beard. Almost misdropped. Crazy. Muted for a moment just so I can hear Zelina Vega talk. She was talking to Byron Saxton. Women's United States Championship match is coming up tonight. No spoilers for Danny, but you know it's made public that match was happening anyways. Oh no! Scooter Grandma with a misdrop of the SPs leading to the Z Tangerang and the T top out. That'll finish it. 59,000. Danny, you are in a chase down. We're not over yet, but that Tetris should make it over, and it will. 59,000 for Grandma Scooty. Not going to be good enough. And at 68,000, yeah, thumbs down. You're right, absolutely. Danny, 84,000, going to be up. 2-1 now. We are playing 5. We're going to play 5, so if Danny wins this one, we'll still get one more game. We are going to play 5 tonight. They are playing level 12 starts. But they have been allowed to play level 9 as well, so if a 9 gets cold, it will be allowed. 2 receptions, 1 for family. Thought we were going to have 2 receptions? My God, that's a lot of cake. Yeah, a lot of cake to be eaten. I guess it's all good when you get married. It's time for game number 4. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Danny gonna look to absolutely get a good lead. He has a 1-game advantage now over Grandma Scooty. East Coast will not have cake, but will have eclairs, cookies, brownies, and strawberry tacos. What the hell is a strawberry taco? Grandma Scooty didn't go for the Tetris. What? I'm gonna let her cook. I'm not gonna question. Let her cook. Good. There we go. Very nice. Very nice decision by Grandma Scooty. You're watching a best of 99. The series is tied going into the match. 37-37. Add 2 more wins for Danny. He's at 39. Scooty Grandma at 38. She can win this one. She'll tie it up, and then they'll go to a 5th and final game. And someone will have a lead for the evening going into the final leg of their best of 99 series. They got about 20 plus to go. $62,000 for Danny, 22,000, making 26,000 now after that burn. Grandma Scooty talking some trash to Danny. Letting Danny know, if you don't let me win, you're gonna get your ass spanked at CTWC. I don't think you're not old enough to get spanked, young man. $49,000, make it $50,000 for Omar. So Danny agreeing. He's like, yeah, you're right. I'm not old enough. You're never too old. Baron's got to put a whooping on your ass, teach you a lesson. $96,000 for Danny, $51,000 for Scooty Grandma. Well, the S is going to play. Oh, okay. I thought she was going to throw that S. Oh, that one goes over there. Interesting decisions being made by Grandma Scooty. Going to look to maybe go with the column 8 well. But unfortunate misdrops have led to potentially not that happening. She will go the right way. Let's go the safe route. Danny's playing 1 row up from the top. He will make an adjustment. Maintains his DAS. Guess Tetris, 148 for him, 58,000 for Scooty Grandma. Gotta take 1 burn at a time. We are halfway through level 12. Transition will take place at 100 lines. Then we'll go to 13, which is 13 is 13 speed, but is commonly referred to as 15 speed just because 15 is more a competitive choice. Danny, all of a sudden, this board has gone to poo. It is caca time, Danny! 169, hey now. He saw it on his face, said, damn it, damn it, damn it. Scooty Grandma not liking that Danny was cursing. She did not like it. Gonna go wash his mouth with soap. Hey now, indeed. 169 to 595. Scooty Grandma has brought this board all the way back down to the bottom. And I think she's talking some trash to Danny right now, and I think there was an F-bomb. Scooty Grandma right there. I think we saw an F-bomb. iDivide can let me know if Grandma Scooty is known to let the expletives fly, because that looked like some F-bombs getting thrown. Love it. Gotta get the T-tuck in there. There is the lovely parrot. King always forget the name. Nice adjustment by Scooty Grandma, but oh man. Kind of panicked with the T and then the blitz of squares. Oh yeah, this is no bueno. Still has time before transition, so can burn this away. Is almost halfway to Danny's score. Utter concentration is going to be needed. Grandma Scooty does not go with the long bar all the way over to that left side. Oh no, this is brutal. This is no bueno. This is Dunzo. Scooty Grandma is going to top out at 83,000. Danny 169. The hay now's flowing. He will get a third crown. He is up 3-1. As mentioned, we are playing 5. We're going to play 5. So we're going to play one more. We will play one more regardless that Danny has consequentially taken the lead definitively. But the question becomes, can Grandma Scooty steal one here at the end and just keep it a one-game lead for Danny? We're going to find out in a moment. Tough break there for Grandma Scooty. She looked like she had brought everything back down and was getting set to start working on getting the chase going, but then some mistakes, misdrops, and poor timely pieces all combined to not work out in her favor. They are ready to go. That means we can do it one more time. It is the 5th and final game. Danny looking for one more win so he can take a 2-game lead in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Let's go. And yes, coming up next should be warming up our final players of the evening. The Doodle and the Tetris Time. Players should be live, warmed up, and ready to go. We're going to jump into your match after an ad break when this is done. So make sure you are all primed and ready to go. Danny decides not to go for the long bar right away. He wanted to fill that left side. Long bar will come anyway, and he will take a Tetris. And another one perhaps, yes. Danny already off to 31,000. Grandma Scooty at 3,700. Nasty Z piece for Scooty Grandma. Did not have a good place to put it. T coming up will burn a nice double. I like that. Hey, look at that. That Grandpa Scooty we just saw. He's going to go into the fridge looking for ice cream. Get that vanilla, sir. Treat yourself tonight. I just saw him walking around. Nice placement of the T-piece to get Tetris ready, and Scooty Grandma has done so. 22,000. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Scooty Grandpa. He's walking around. He's trying to find out what the hell is the damn ice cream. And we have the famous Blue Scooty here. He says, yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Meanwhile, Danny is exactly almost going to throw this. His board is not looking good. Scooty's got that not like this hands going on right now at home. He's watching his uncle making a Marts board happening. This type of board we call is a Marts board. This is what Marts would normally do in any match he plays in, regardless of the level. This is basically how Mart stacks. So Danny must be going to the same school as Marty, and I don't know why he didn't do a tuck there, but all right. Backseat gaming is a lot of fun. I'll tell you that much. Right? You can just criticize the crap out of people and their decisions they make as you watch. Danny agreeing, yeah, you're right, this is March level. Danny with that infamous head shake, but he will get a couple of good pieces. We'll throw that Z over. Look at that. Gonna burn away that left side, get it opened up. And while Scooty Grandma has the lead, she's at 61,000. He's at 54,000. Make it 55 now after a burn. She has the better opportunity to get cleaned up first. She was thinking about a lumbar flat. I did like that. I did like it, but she opted not to go with that. She'll have to make a J dependency. Well, Danny. Oh man, Grandma forgot to rotate the T piece to allow for the J to come in. That would have been huge for her. May not matter because Danny, unless he can pull off a T-spin. Oh, he did pull off a T-spin. Get out of town. Oh my goodness, he did not have, I guess, the confidence to get that Z over to the left. Oh, again, he doesn't do it. No, Danny. Oh, Danny boy. He's gonna be done at 61,000. The indecisions for Danny are gonna get him this time, and Scooty Grandma at 73,000. May not win the night, but she keeps it close enough that this series is now 40 to 39 in favor of Danny. Let's give that crown one more time there. Well done. Well done. 3-2 for Danny overall. He'll get those 3 more extra points. Congratulations to you. They may continue the series over on Danny's channel. Who knows? They might be going over to do that. But I'm going to ring the bell. We're going to move on to the main event. And I think my winner scene is fixed. Let's go see. Yeah, the winner scene is fixed. Let's go on over there and congratulate this gentleman. He wins the night as far as the games are concerned. Cox Daddy J, 3-2 over the Elma Red Star. He is now ahead in the series 40 to 39. That means 79 games played. They're down to the final 20. The final 20 games are at hand. The series tighter than ever. Who's going to come away with the Scooty Family Championship? I don't know, man. Front Row Sports. Oh, I think I've heard of them before, huh? Right? Yeah, if you didn't know, they are fighting for a belt. If you didn't know, they are fighting for a belt. What belt are they fighting for? Not that one. How'd that get there? They're fighting for this one, which, again, I don't know why that's so messed up, but all right. There's the belt they're fighting for. It's the Family's Championship belt. One of them will be a champion. Danny looking at it. He's looking to be the Family's champion. Will he get that? 20 more games to go to determine who will be crowned the winner. Maybe they'll finish it off at the Super Show. Danny, I'll chat with you. We'll see what make it happen. G friggin' G. Belts, hold up your pants, King. It's a championship. We don't talk about that guy anymore, you know. Yeah, Danny. Yeah. All right, folks, we are down to the final match of the evening, and it is your main event. The B3B Regional Champion, 3 weeks in a row, only one that's done it. The Tetris Time, he's here, he's ready to go. They're gonna fight it out. Him and Doodle, they're getting their last reps, I guess, before CTWC is a thing. I'm excited. I'm stoked. And it's coming up next. Our final ad break of the evening. I appreciate all you viewers that have been enduring the ads. I know we have a little bit more lengthy ads this go around, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, man. Gotta do what we gotta do to make this channel profitable, and the show. Everything costs a lot of money these days, so I appreciate your patience with that as we look to grow this channel. But enjoy this slide. I'll be back. We'll set it up. Main event coming up next.
Looks like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event.
You heard that right, folks. It is now time for your Friday Night Fights main event of the evening. Let's get our introductions going. On the left-hand side is a player that has been at CTWC the last couple of years and has showcased the rolling play style and how consistent they can be to make it into the gold bracket. Gonna look to try to finally break the streak and get through the 0 round and enter into unknown territory. This is Doodle! And on the right, ready to fight, is a player that has certainly gone back onto the redemption arc. Was once a top 8 of CTWC in 2021, but then was left in the dust in the rolling era and couldn't figure out how to get past it. Finally joined the band and has worked so hard to get to where he is now. He is a back 3 back, and that is week after week after week regional CTWC champion and the newest #1 contender to the Friendlies Championship. This is TETRISTIME! Big time fight about to happen. Two players that will look to try to make a mark at CTWC. The one on the left looking to try to break a curse of getting through to a round 1 if possible. The one on the right looking to try to get back to the glory days of a top 8 he once had before. Players will play on the same piece sequence, and we will get that going right now. So players, you can go ahead and enter the seed when you are ready. It'll be FA 1A53. That's FA, like FAA, 1A53. Ula Fala seed. That's a good point, Yoga. That is an Ula Fala seed. I thank again everyone for participating in the show tonight. Again, we are doing Stand Up to Cancer again. Hello, TT. You can go ahead and start entering your seed if you're ready to go. While you get that going, just real quick, we will promote this. We are doing a Stand Up to Cancer campaign once again. We officially announced that this evening. So if you'd like to help fund cancer research, every dollar does count. You can use the exclamation point SU2C in both our Twitch page and on YouTube. You can do all that stuff. And it'll take you to the link where you can help do the contributions campaign open tonight. And we'll be doing it all the way through CTWC. Our goal, once again, is to get to $2,500. We got to $2,600 last year, which was tremendous, thanks to great contributors like Scott Gray, who threw in $1,000. Chris and Roe Higgins, who threw in $250, and a whole host of many others that did a great job by contributing anything you can. Now, you don't have to give anything near that type of money, but if you can give something, that makes a difference. All right, players are ready to go on the seed, so we're going to head and get them counted down. Okay, just got to go over to this tab, and we can go ahead and do it. We're going to count it down, and game number 1 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, they're underway. Doodle with a messy board to start. But the one thing that we'll keep in mind is that these players a tendency to get messy boards and find ways to get out of them. That is certainly some of their MO, especially the player on the right. He is one of the most volatile players, and yeah, well, I guess you don't see him be volatile right now. Doodle is topped out at 15,000. Ay, caramba! Cold Bucket rooting on Doodle, and that just didn't work. Yikes. TT's like, come on, man. Stay alive longer. I wanted to show people how I can get the hell out of these crazy situations. I want to put on a show. But not going to go much further. We'll give a crown over to TT's side. Early top out for Doodle. Unfortunately, Doodle, you know what you're going to get. You're a GD fan. I know you are. You're a GD stan, so you get this.
No! No! No!
Always have one of those each set. Yeah, well, you know what? If you're going to have one of those, have it early. Just have it early. Because in that way, you can have 4 banger games coming up next. Right? We'll go to a decider, and we'll go to triple kill screens, whatever. Players are making to seed, and we will go ahead and get this started. Let's count them down. We'll have game number 2 underway in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I didn't even get a chance to even do the lower third. I better get that going now before all hell breaks loose. Cox Denny J might still be here, so I will not spoil SmackDown, but there's a return that has just occurred. And I like it. I like it. I have it on mute though, so I can't hear what the crowd is doing, but they seem like they're chanting something really cool. I'll just have to watch the full segment on YouTube later. Tacky's here. Doodle, please win at least one game. That's what I said. He had a 30-second ad. I don't know how you had an ad when I just ran 3 minutes of ads. So it's weird. What's also weird is this stack from TT. What a shock. We are building to the sun and burning like crazy. He does get the right side open. Lumbar does come, but he'll need it for the left side. This is how the lumbar comes, and he'll get it to score. Typical TT stack, so, you know, we can look at it. We can clinch our buttocks. But then we know he'll get out of it. That's just typical Tetris time. TT kind of like, what? Clinching buttocks? Bro, that's not good. I used to make fun of TT. I used to think he had a funnier voice, but then I met him for the first time at CTWC in 2022, and I got to hear him speak, and I was like, what? It doesn't sound anything like what I've been imitating this whole time. What the hell? S-spin for TT. We go to 117. Doodle in the lead at 180, excuse me. Much better start for Doodle in this one. He said, you know, usually it's going to be one of those games that happens every set. And you try as a competitor not to give away a game so early so that it puts you behind the 8 ball. But if you're going to have to do that, then you give away the first one. Doodle at 248, TT at 208. Doodle, please win at least one game. Tax says it came out wrong, but it's true. I think Doodle will even be happy that he gets one himself. Because, let's be honest, the man he's playing right now is a rejuvenated Tetris time. This is a player that, as I had alluded to in the introductions, was a top 8 CTWC competitor in 2021, the last year that really rolling was prevalent enough to win a world championship. Excuse me, tapping. Apologies. Freudian slip with rolling. That tapping was prevalent enough to win a world championship and be competitive. And TT was the last of that kind. He held out for a long time too. He was still being competitive enough, but then you kind of saw when the rolling blitz took over that he started to fall behind and was just getting outmatched every single time with rollers that could play past 29. Like the TT had capability to play past 29 as well, but just not deep enough. And right now Doodle is going to need a super 5-tap or something to fix this. No, he can't get the J over. That would have helped big time. Doodle's done at 394. TT, you are in a chase down. Not on it right now. Yeah, that's all right, Doodle. Take a moment if you need. TT's gonna chase this down. You need 395. TT 395, and that Tetris will be good enough. At 410, you will get a quick 2-game lead over Doodle. So again, Doodle, take your time. No rush here. No rush. It's fine. Take your time, my friend. You need a little bit more warm up. It's cool. Miss Fight Time was dassable. Focus is way off. Well, you know what? Now the pressure's off. You're down 0-2. Now you can just have fun. Just have fun. Tacky wants you to win at least one game. Don't worry about it. Let's just have some fun. Let's enjoy block game. Show us you can 1.1, no problem. Make TT work for it. That's what we want to see. I've been there, had 3 early tap outs versus Cobra like a month ago on Monday Night Friendlies. I might have to get a rematch. Cobra and TT, would love to see it again. They're both ready to go. Let's hope that Doodle can last longer, so we can at least get one good one out of this. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris, they'll commence. The J and the S are the confirmed starting pieces for both players. Tetris for Tetris time to go to 22,800. Doodle's at 25,000. Couple of burns, but another Tetris to go to 47. TT looking to almost try to play perfect. He didn't have to take a burn before. He'll take a Tetris. Have a lead, sort of, at 69,000. Hey now. Doodle will answer back to go to 70,000. Get a little bit of a longer game this time. 2 unfortunate early top outs for Doodle. So this is not on it right now, maybe not focused. But that's okay. At least when we're playing friendlies, it's all good. Because nothing's on the line. At least in this case. Well, for TT next month, everything's on the line. He's gonna be playing against SV for the title. TT been on a roll with the regional tournaments, and he's getting back into friendlies again. He's finally getting a shot. He's told me before, he's like, King, when you gonna put me on the Fave 5, King? I wanna be on the Fave 5. I was like, well, it's too old now for the Fave 5. Been around too long already, right? No, just kidding about that. But no, he's too cracked now. He can't be on the Fave 5. He's too cracked. He's done it. Big time star now. He's Mr. B3B. He's done it on his own. He doesn't need the King Dust. But certainly it could be his time now to dethrone the current Friendlies champion, second longest reign in history. And well over 400 days now. King, we should probably take a look at that. Score check, 264 for Doodle, 251 for the Tetris time. Should probably take a look and see where we are with that. As Venestris won the title at Revolution over Dan V. December, I believe December the 29th. I'm gonna go double check that. The history log. The current rankings, yes. December the 29th, King was correct. 2023. Welcome in, Adam, you official since 2020. Yo! Good to see you. Thank you for hanging out over on the YouTube. Singularity is over there. We got Montez Khaled. Why is Toka dressed as a shark? If we didn't answer that, well, if you gave a super chat, I would have answered it a lot quicker. Thank you all for hanging out on the YouTube. We're having a great time tonight. Quite a viewership over on X, formerly known as Twitter. Thank you all to you for watching. December 29, 2023. And we add in today's date. That is currently 483 days as the champion. And when we get to their match coming up in May, SV will have the title for 513 days when they go at it. So he will be the second ever champion with 500-day reign. And he is closing in on the Hupster. So if SV can win against TT at the Super Show, SV will become the longest reigning champion because we won't have the next Super Show until about August. TT in a bit of trouble. We're getting close to transition. He's at 458. Doodle coming back very strong. 571. Starting to flirt with a 600K transition. Like that T placement from Doodle. TT has transition at 471. They get a Tetris to go to 495. Doodle, one last Tetris he can get before the changeover. Got 4 lines to play with. So nice rebound game for Doodle. After the 2 early top outs, he will get the Tetris. 618 for Doodle. Off we go. Level 19. TT gonna look to try to make the comeback. He gives a thumbs up. He likes that Doodle. He's got a good score. And now TT's gonna go off to the races. Had a bit of a misstep of a square. Ooh, that J doesn't get over for TT. And he's holding off for the bar. There's the bar. Board got jacked up. So now it becomes operation. T-spin hit perfectly. Doodle roller miss rotation on the bar, looked like. And now it looks like he's going to be spicy. Good burn of the Z. I like that. Lumbar flat. Has to get the T. Goes with the lumbar flat. That one was intentional. But this board is starting to spiral out of control, and Doodle is going to be done. No way, dude! What are the chances of such a bad set? What are the chances, man? Happens. It happens. You know, that's the only answer you can give, right? It happens. TT, you need 682. You're 90,000 points away. And we know how well TT can play a level 29 these days. Getting like 1.4, 1.5 scores in competitions. Pretty insane. .685 is enough for victory. Tetris time. We'll take it. You can mull it out, sir. We will watch you finish the mullen. GG's. Literally an impossible level of mistakes today with no real reason to it. I mean, you said that you were not feeling focused, so that absolutely can play a part. If you're not laser focused in and the mental isn't there, then clearly the block game is also going to suffer. But this third game showed that you have the prowess to get it together when needed. A couple of roller misflips, issues there. It's all about getting back in the lab and just working out the kinks, you know. Sometimes you're the fly and sometimes you're the windshield. Today, you're the fly. Or maybe better put the bird doo-doo. The bird doo-doo. TT not even going to max out. He goes to 877. So they're going to do some 19 warm-ups. Got all those gold pieces. Jesus. Get some color in there. Get that red and white. Let's go. He's going to look for the max out. 1,000,000 points on the docket. But not going to get it. So, Tracy will tell you, not happy with that game 3 himself. He probably thinks he'll be getting max outs all the time. But it's okay. It's good enough to seal the deal and to take the game of the match. GG's. I'm going over to the winner scene and congratulate our winner for the evening. So freaking find the button. There it is. And there he is. Your winner for this evening. He got himself his cowbell. Good to see you. Shaking his head. He's like, not the best of sets, but hey, maybe we'll run it back another time. No problem. Congratulations to Tetris Time. He's done it. The story continues as he looks to make his redemption arc come full circle. Like the circle cheese he never believed he ever saw. Congratulations to you, TT. We will certainly see you some more on the friendlies as we continue the road to reckoning is upon us, and your big matchup with the champion on the horizon. Congratulations. And GG's. So there you go, folks. That is a wrap on this evening's festivities. All matches are complete. We have ended that, and we are ready to call it a day. Stolen short story with the party at 3:42 minutes ago. Thank you so much for that. Again, I got to go yell at Vince, because I don't know why the alerts are not coming up. But that's fine. I thank all the viewers for watching on all the platforms. We had some good viewership as usual on X. I don't know, not we don't get any X chatters, but thank you for watching. And thank you to all you viewers here on Twitch and YouTube, Kick, and Facebook. And appreciate that, and whatever bits and subs you can give. And again, thank you for enduring the ads. We have increased the number of ads on this program as we need to kind of monetize a little bit more on this channel. I know it can be a bit annoying, but you know, we're producing TV here, we're producing content, and we must do what we gotta do. Gotta pay the bills, man. It ain't getting easier, and CWC is getting more expensive by the year. So we appreciate that you all hang out here and, you know, watch a few ads to help us get a few extra nickels in the jar. And hopefully we have a few more nickels and dimes that you can spare to help out. We're going to run down real quick a couple of things that I did announcements for earlier. We have the Stand Up to Cancer collaboration happening again this year. We are partnering back with our friends Andy Steeg and the Stand Up to Cancer crew. Help fund cancer research because every dollar counts. You know how terrible this disease is and what it's done to families and friends alike. And I'm sure everyone at some point or another has experienced someone dealing with it or dealing with yourself as well. So if you can find a way to give anything at all, whether it's $1, $2, $10, $20, $200, doesn't matter. Whatever contribution you can give, please do so. Use the exclamation point SU2C in the Twitch and YouTube chats. That'll take you to the Tiltify link and our campaign there. You can see that and you can start doing your contributions immediately. We also want to talk about the Reckoning Super Show that the King had discussed earlier tonight. Let's go on over and take a look at that. Here's the info. Plain and simple, it's happening next month. We are less than 30 days away, May the 23rd, 6 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. UTC. Friday night, that is night number 1, will be hosted by the Burb Wizard. I may be joining him on comms. We'll have a great night of that. Night number 2 will be Saturday, May 24th, 5 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UTC. Yours truly will be hosting that event. You can watch it on all our stream platforms, including the 2 major ones, Twitch and YouTube. You can see at the bottom. Those are the stream channels. And plain and simple, here was your match rundown of matches confirmed. We still have some more matches being booked as we speak, so stay tuned. We'll have further announcements down the road, but let's run down this card real quick for those that did miss it earlier tonight. We have a tag team trilogy coming to an end. French Fries Tank, which is Jakob and Toka, who you saw in action earlier tonight, will take on the champs, the very first ever champs. It's Ian Keith and Tony Dan 03. They'll look to defend. It's the 3rd time these 2 teams will play. They are 1-1 lifetime. Who's going to come away with a 2-1 lifetime win cycle and become the champions? Will it be the defending ones, or will we have new ones to lead the way after our WrestleMania of Friendlies? You'll find out next month. Along with that, we have our Phenoms Championship is confirmed. AV Geek defeated Doc Pie on the Monday Night Show this past week. Now has booked her ticket to the Super Show. She gets the rematch with Winter after they had a stellar banger, perhaps the match of the weekend at Revolution 2024. Well, they're getting it back again. They'll run it one more time. Double rolling action. It will be a banger for the silver belt. Will AV finish her story, or will Winter continue the dominance? You'll see that next month as well. And then we did announce that we're having a Legends match. Can't forget about our old folky friends. Yeah, that's right. The man who invented mullening is going to be in action. Ben frickin' Mullen, the icon of classic Tetris. He'll be taking on Stone Cold Svavar, the Iceman of Iceland. The 2 will throw down. Best of friends, but they'll go to war together. Who will come out on top? You'll have to check it out next month to see. And then we have our Friendlies Championship. We just mentioned that man right there that played earlier. TETRISTIME will get his first ever shot at the heavyweight champion. We just said SV, the 2nd longest reigning Friendlies champion of all time, and looking to eclipse the Hupster's long-time reign of 547 days. By the time this match happens, SV will be the champ for 516. If he can win, he will surpass the Hupster by the time the next Super Show rolls around. TT looking to finish the streak and begin his reign on top of the Friendlies mountain. Can he add to the story being built before CTWC? It will be tremendous. And then finally, our main event of night 2, the big one. It will be the ultimate triple threat featuring Sharky, Green Tea, and Corian. That's right, the rematch for Sharky with 2 competitors now. The odds are against him. 2 dancers and a tapper. But when you're talking about one of the best dance players in the world, in Green Tea, he's still got it, baby, no matter what anyone tells you. And of course, hyper tapping sensation Corian. He just proved to us back in December that he absolutely still has it. It's going to be tremendous, and Shark will look to try to avenge both losses to them and add another notch to his belt. Absolutely going to be amazing, TT. You know it. That's all happening one more time next month. Friday, May 23rd, 6 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. UTC, and Saturday, May 24th, 5 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UTC. We'll keep you posted. There will be 2 to 3 more matches to be added to the card over the weekend. King will get to finish booking it, and then we'll have the announcements most likely when I return from vacation. King will not be hosting next Friday, as I will be packing to go away. King will be on vacation, babies, on off the clock. So I don't know what Vince is going to do without me. He won't be able to reach me. I'll be out of the country. So, Vincenzo, you're on your own, buddy. But certainly, all have a good time. And when I come back, we're going all in. We're going Friendlies, baby. It's going to be Friendlies night. Bird will hold down the fort while I'm gone. And we're getting into the finale before CTWC arises. Folks, thanks for watching again the Friday Night Fights. I certainly appreciate you all have been the best. It is now time for me to end the stream and raid you off into the sunset. Let's go find out what's happening in the world of classic Tetris, or Twitch at least. We got Deck is on. Got a Faye Fiver, and Duck Pie is also there. Paul Jordan is playing some games. But who's going to entertain? Deck is doing a qualifier, so there's not really going to be much interaction there. Small Jordan said maybe we'll chat in between games. People over there. Gilded Lizard doing a 600k grind. You know, Gilded is a good friend of the show. But how much interaction will Gilded do? Probably none. But you know what? We'll send it over to this young man right here that was playing it earlier tonight. Kind of had a rough night. And, you know, I think he deserves. He's actually putting up a damn good game now. Why? Why are you doing this now? Right? Where was this game before? I'm gonna go raid Doodle. He's trying to make his way to CTWC. If you're doing any type of fundraising, please let the chat know so that way they can assist you if they are able to do so. Gonna head over there, folks. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to entertain you for the past 4 hours, and I will see you all next time. Adios, TTFN. Ta-ta for